Rain on me. Rain on me, Lord, help me grow. Rain on me. Clean my spirit, feed my soul. I'm pouring spirits, so he use me like I'm trying to change. Ain't pouring spirits, he flow through me, he just pouring rain. Lay my chains in that water, hit that blue grave. Heard your voice in Memphis, how my oldest got his name. Hey, hey, Father, take me back. Psalms 1 in the morning, meditating fast. How you don't know what you driving, but got something fast. See my brother's life change when that whip crash. I got whiplash, where the spirit got my head turning. Time to pit trash, if I wanna serve, I Jesus serve him. It's a flash, when he coming back, what's your purpose? It's a mismatch, turn the earth flat, Kyrie Irving. Rain on me.
Yo. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Happy Wednesday. Game time, baby.
Rain on me like you did in the past, and you making it last. Better with you out living on glass.
All right, how we feeling? Welcome in.
Like what are we talking about? Chilling with God and he working it out. Do for you, I can't do.
Let's do it.
The message stressing me out. Like what? I know we live, we out. Following God, I'm making it out. Rain on me. Rain on me.
Okay, happy Wednesday, everyone. Welcome in, welcome in. We got some motion here. We got motion. Yeah. Rain on me. Who we got in the house? Exit Strat in the building. There he is. Daddy Cash in the building. What up, everyone? Welcome in, welcome in. Great to see you guys. Game time, eh? Yeah. How y'all doing? Good to see you guys. Welcome in. Happy Wednesday. We are back. We are back. Let's go. Energy in the building. Z Gamer in the house. Let's get a mod squad in the building. Yeah. What up, Tamra? What up, Shakes? DJ Scratchers in the house. What's poppin', big dog? What's poppin'? What up, SK? What up, Wokey? Shaky Shakes in the building. Let's go. Let's go. OGH in the house. Let's get it. Let's get it. What up, Vince? Hero of the day is here. Let's go. Big W. Big W. Let's go. What up, Kelvin? What up, Kelvin? Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon. Good evening. Welcome. 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 Welcome back. What's up, Drew? Vivian Young in the house. The dojo is here. Yo, congrats everyone on your payouts. Man, you really can't go too long without looking in the payouts channel before they start stacking up. So I just seen a bunch of other new payouts come in, and big congratulations to all you guys. We're just getting started here, baby. We are just getting started. What is this, year 3 or year 4 of live streaming? I'm telling you, man, when I tell you the momentum is legit here, it is here, man. I've never been more excited to go into a new year, right, with everyone building on that same momentum. My goodness, my goodness. Get ready, gang, get ready. The explosion. Clinky in the house. The Vikings here. What up, Magnus? What up, Captain? So many winners. See Melly in the building. Hey, it's a great thing to see. What up, Wilson? What's up, Teddy? What's up, Lucas? Good to see you guys. Good to see you guys. Welcome in. Yeah, welcome in. I think we're about ready, yeah? About ready to go? Let's do this. Let's go ahead and pray, and then we'll begin here, okay? Let's do it. Father God, we thank you for all that you're doing, Lord. We thank you for the work that's been put in, Lord. We thank you that lives are being changed, hearts are being turned. We thank you that finances are being increased, that awareness is taking place. We thank you for the great awakening, Lord, and understanding that we all have the power within us. We thank you for the vision that you provide, Lord. We thank you for all of these members here. I pray a blessing over them, and we just give you the glory for everything you've done so far. We know it's just getting started, so we ask that you would continue to bless us as we move about our days, and we just thank you. In Jesus' name, amen. Amen, amen. Let's do this. What's my strategy? My strategy is being grateful. Being grateful for everything, anything and everything. Grateful for it all, yeah? Everything makes you better. Everything makes you better. Yes, sir. Yeah. All right, let's do this, man. Let's go ahead and get into it. Today is what is today? Today's Wednesday. Today is the 16th or 17th. Yeah, 17th of December. So creeping towards the end of the month here, baby. Creeping towards the end of the month. Wednesday, December 17th. Another day, another opportunity, really, for us to be patient and disciplined and stick to the 8-figure plan, right? I mean, we know if we want to get to 8 figs, there's a plan to get there, and all we got to do is follow it, right? Not the emotions that want the money, but the system that makes it, right? So we're going to do that again here today. Looks like we don't have much going on. There was some little Fed talk at 8:15. Nothing to worry about here. Some crude oil later, but that's about it. That's about it. We got Trump speaking tonight for Asian session. We look forward to seeing you guys there, but that's about it for our day today. Tomorrow's going to be the bigger day, which you're going to have CPI coming in, unemployment claims, and a couple other red folders there. So tomorrow's the big day of the week. Obviously, we pushed through Tuesday, and now Thursday is going to be the next big one, and then Friday we're pretty chilling. So, yeah, we should be pretty chill here today. Let's jump into the technicals, and let's get technical. Yeah, what do you say? Yeah? Technically, I can't do this without telling you to like the stream and sub to the channel first, though. Yeah, you got what's good, yeah? Stop. Let's do it. Yeah, if you guys can, give the stream a like here. Let me just get myself organized over here. I think we're good to go. Let me kick Kingman out one sec. I don't like kicking Kingman out, but you got to sometimes. You got to. All right, anyway, let's get into it here. Let me lower the music just a little bit. Just give me one sec. Music. All right, cool. All right, let's talk about it here. So this is gold. This is the daily time frame, and we're in a bit of a mess at this point, right? So let's just track back a little bit. We were ranging, right? So we were ranging out of here. Candles moved up, filled this entire range, right? We began to range again, just like gold normally does, right? We broke out of the range here. Next candle filled the range, and then we've basically been rejecting now ever since, right? So last 2 days just rejected these highs here. As you can see, a couple rejections. Now you have this current daily candle, which we're coming up to the all-time highs now. Looks like, whoops, not the all-time highs, but the highs sitting right here. It looks like we've already broken the previous candle's wick. I notice as well that there's no lower wick on this candle yet. So very interested to see what we do as we come into this, I guess this yellow rectangle here, right? And see what happens in that zone. So we are approaching that zone now. I want to see what we're going to do, right? Because if we don't have a lower wick here yet, and we respect the highs in this zone, then very high chance this candle will make its way down, right? So let's see if we can get a better look on that with a 4-hour time frame here. Looks like the 4-hour should be moving bullish. Yeah, so we're moving up on the 4-hour. You got a pretty nasty range here though, right? So you got all this range right here where price has been creating resistance at this point. So very tough, right? Very tough when it comes to like this zone right here in the in between, because you already have a lot of rejection there, right? You have a lot of resistance here, resistance, and now we're coming right into that zone. So very curious to see like what we do and what goes on if we reject, if we push through on this 4-hour candle. Again, this 4-hour also has no lower wick at the moment, so we're gonna see about all that as we approach this wick fill here. So let me drop down to the 1-hour. I'm very curious to see what that wick looks like here on the 1-hour. So it looks like we're filling the range here, and we got resistance now. Okay, so we got resistance at 43.65. Price just randomly pushed up here with NY open, right? A lot of volume in this one candle here, and not too much volume going on right there. So we're gonna see now, right? Every single time we came up here, we tend to get out and reject down. So most likely I'm bullish, but I'm going to be looking for the shorts, right? So if we can get some sort of a fake out, fake out on not on the 15-minute at 8:45. We're not going to do that today, but we are going to most likely, or I am going to most likely look for a 30-minute fake. Hey, what's so funny? 30-minute fake out, yeah, and then potentially look to come back down really into this range here, and kind of look to close partials and all that right around 57. Yeah, 57. So, and look, I'm open for the buys as well, right? So if that move doesn't work out, or let's say we take that move and we're interested in another one, if we do get ourselves down here, right, we get that pullback we're looking for, excuse me, and then if we can wait on some sort of support to form, right, I wouldn't mind going long back up here. So yeah, those are the opportunities. Let's see if we can catch a potential fake out here at 60, what is that, 60, 65, 64, somewhere around here, and then we could take sells coming back down, look to take some partials right around these areas here, right, and then let price run down back into this overall range if it wants to. Yeah, because you got a very abrupt candle here, right? Very abrupt candle. We were just ranging. So a lot of times what will happen is that move will be corrected off a random move. So a lot of times that price action will come back down, dip itself back into that range, as you guys have seen many times, and then begin to figure out what it wants to do from there. So keep in mind, this was the previous range in which we left, and most likely that zone will get retested, you know, as a break and retest. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Those are my thoughts. That's my plan here today. See if we can catch the sells. We got a lot of rejection off of 64 in the past, and maybe we can get it here again. So ideally, if this candle can move up, not come down, I don't really want to see a lower wick. If we can come up, that'd be great. You know, come up somewhere like that, get that extra push that we need, and then a closure below. Something like this would be perfect. So that's ideal. That's what we're looking for. Shorts coming off this like target being tapped area, and see if we can get back down into that range. And then if we can get back down into that range, then we can start to look into the longs and look into taking buys at that point. The only other way to take buys is going to be probably since we're a bit overextended at the moment, right? We've been moving up for quite some time. What can happen here is you get price to close above 64, right? And then as long as we remain above 64, then the buys will begin to look very clean up there. So what I mean by that is something like this, right? You get candles to kind of move out of there. I know there's no lower wick here, so let me erase that little wick that I drew, right? Come down, give that candle a lower wick, and then if we end up closing back above, right, something like this will be fine. We go fill that wick right there on the next position up, or if we close above, even better, right? We got a lot of clean range moving up to the left hand side over there, and those are the buys that I would be interested in. So yeah, that's my plan for both buys and sells here today. Let's see if we can close above, right, 65, and then look for either the fake out or the support being formed at 65, and then we can go long from there. All right, break. TTE on 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, Kingman, is that good? Is it good, boss? Yeah, so that's the vibe here today. So look, now we know exactly what we're looking for. So now you don't have to worry. Now you don't have to think too much here today. You don't have to be too confused, right? You know the moves that you want. You know the opportunities you're looking for. And now you just have fun sitting back and waiting for those opportunities to come. Maybe they will, maybe they won't, right? But now at least we're clear on what it is we're looking for out of the market during this session, and now we can just wait on it, right? I think most traders, they don't have a clear-cut game plan every time they come to the desk. Therefore, they just wing it, right? They just wing it, and you can't really wing it in this game. You know, you can win, but you can't really win consistently, and I'm talking to the traders that are trying to win consistently. You know what I mean? I'm not talking to the other guys. You guys do you know, do whatever you want to do. I mean, it's your life, right? I'm talking to the people that truly want to take it serious, be professionals, be able to rely on a consistent income from trading, and, you know, do things that way. So gold doesn't care about wicks anymore? Nah, I don't say so. I mean, pretty much 85% of all the candles in front of my face right now have both top and bottom wicks. Yee, what up, Magnus? Angelo Betts is in the house. What's poppin'? Oh, Asian session was lit last night. We talked about the good old BRB toilet break strategy. That was hilarious, man. That was funny. Let's see. Mr. Lopez, how we feeling today? What's up, YOLO Trader? What's good? What's good? Only Bands, how we feeling, big dog? 4 a.m. candle, 1 hour celery play. Let me take a look for you. Let me take a look. 1 hour, 4 a.m. Yes, not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah, what was the 4 hour candle looking like though? Because if it was bearish, then that's a little tough. You know, you might want to wait for a range 2 at that point. Yeah, the other thing too is a lot of times, like, you can't really just base your trade off one time frame. Now you can, right? There are times where, like, I'm like, all right, this is strictly like a 1 hour trade or whatever. So that you can do that, but if you have other time frames, why not use them, right? So in this case, you would have noticed that it was super choppy here, right? That price really wasn't ready to go. Because again, the lower time frames feed into the higher time frames and vice versa, right? So a lot of times, you know, you want to wait on multiple time frames to line up, so that way you can have a good A+ setup in front of you. So it wasn't bad, but the reason I think it might not have worked out is just because the lower time frame was all chalked up. Yeah. What do we got here, Clinky? Let's see. Old story of mine. Here we go. The amateur trader looks for patterns to solely trade. The professional understands the overall context of what matters is what matters most. Yep, the pros read the bigger picture. That pattern doesn't mean a thing if it's against the overall higher time frame and all that. Yeah, very, very true. So that kind of goes back to, like, just looking at one time frame to take the trade on and all that. Again, you can do it from time to time, but you really, as much as possible, you want to line it up with all the time frames. Yeet. Good to see you guys, man. Damn. Hey. You guys are hilarious. AI getting out of hand, man. AI getting out of hand. Sheesh. What up, Simzy? How you doing, man? Sharma G in the house. Yo, what you guys doing for what are you guys all doing for, like, the holidays? Anyone traveling around? What you guys up to? Moving around, or you guys staying home? Disneyland. Oh, snap. It's funny, like, you know how sure you are on where you're going for Christmas? You guys are probably like like, if I asked any of you where you're going for the holiday or for Christmas, you would tell me right away. You would say, "Oh, I'm going to my cousin Jim's house." Yeah? But then I ask you, where are you going to be? Where are you going to be in 6 weeks goal-wise? And you're like, you turn into an opera singer. I'm gonna, and then all of a sudden it's like, you know, you're like, well, you know, it would be nice to be, but like, so when you know your goal is going down just as much as you know Christmas is going down, right? And where you're gonna be and what time you notice how you know where you're gonna be, what time you're gonna be there, most likely who else is gonna be. You know everything about it, but most of us don't know about our goals, right? So. You know, more people spend more time planning their summer vacation trip than they do planning their future. You guys know that too, right? So this is where we separate ourselves, you know, where we do the separation on our own. Is that it? Did you want to say hi? Anything in particular, boss? Hi, everyone. There you go. Say, let's win big here today. Uh-huh. Yep, there it is. All right, natural. He's a natural. He's got a gift. He's got a gift. Nice. Staying home with the fam. Nice. Taking notes on Christmas. Hey. All right, so we did close above. So now it's like, will we break and retest and hold that 64 level or not, right? Oh, I'm on the 5 here. We didn't close above yet. But we will close above in about 10 minutes, right? On the, 1 minute and then 15 minutes on the 30. 30 closures are going to be best here. The dashboard I use to journal my trades is Trade Zealot. He don't follow human language? Nah, he just follows vibe. He's got the vibe check. Yes. Okay, buddy. Say peace out to everyone. Say bye-bye. Gotta go. Gotta go. Later. You gotta love a good Kingman pop-up. He just wants to join the party, that's all. That 5 though, yeah. Check the 3. How would I use my days to separate like the few days that we have during the break? Yeah, so I think I was saying this in the Asian session, but I would get really, I would take about 3 hours at some point, you know, a good, like, block out some time, right? Maybe break it up in 2 or 3 days, but like really, like, depending on how serious you are about going to the next level, right? If you're serious about going to the next level, then I think committing to, you know, an hour and a half on one day, hour and a half on another day to really look and reflect on what this year has done for you, right? Or what has gone down in this year. Some of you guys had the worst year of your life, and I'm praying that you come out of that next year. Some of you guys had the best year of your life, and I'm praying that you stay humble, stay low key, keep doing the necessary things that it takes to get there, because once you try and get too big for yourself, right, there is a point where you can win, and winning could make you lose. Believe it or not, right? Because certain people get so cocky and they think that they can do all this crazy stuff, right? And they can, but it takes time, right? Things take time. So just because you've done, you know, one thing this year doesn't mean you can go do, you know, the impossible next year, right? Everything is peak by peak by peak. So just understand that, you know, and take some time, whether the year was great or whether the year was not so great. Consider it all joy, right? Look back on everything. Look back from the beginning. What goals did you set, right? How far along did you get there? Or how far along did you get, right? When did you give up? You know, because we all set goals in the new year, but not all of us continued on, right? Some of us gave up. And look, I've given up. I've given up over the years. I've given up at times too. This game is hard, right? Like things throw you off, right? But you know what I did when that stuff happened? I looked back, I said, I gave up there. You know, I set that goal in January, but by March I wasn't even thinking about the goal anymore. Why, right? What happened? What caused it, right? Because life is going to get in your way. Life is going to try and, like, when Kingman comes in here, he's not afraid of the contact, let's just say, Kingman, right? He's one of those crazy kids. He pushes himself in there. He gets in there. So, like, what pushed in between you and your goal, you know, over the last year that kind of got you off the path, right? And how long did it take to get back on the path? So you really just want to reflect and see, hey, what went right? What went wrong? What should I continue doing? What should I stop doing? This is life in general. You know, what goals should I set? And then when you set your life goals, put your trading goals in there now, right? And now get a magnifying glass on the trading itself, right? And begin to identify what worked for you, what didn't. What is your playbook? Do you even have a playbook, right? What is it that you're trying to accomplish and why? And go through your trades, you know, like take out everything. I'll never forget when I did this one exercise, I took out everything that didn't have like a 70+% win rate. You know, but the issue is if you didn't track those trades this year, then you don't know, right? So maybe you have to start that. Maybe you're in the season where you gotta have to start journaling in January, right? Maybe some of you guys have already done it, and you could look back at your journal. Your data is gonna tell you everything you need to do in terms of what your strengths are, what your weaknesses are, and don't shy away from the weaknesses. Those are things you need to work on to become better. It's not that you're weak; you're just weak right now in that area, right? But just like any muscle, it could be strengthened. So try and strengthen those weak points as you go into the new year. Don't set a goal and then just break it. I mean, like, gang, fall in love with the game. Like, fall in love with the process of getting better, of knowing that you're going to make mistakes, of knowing that you're not going to understand everything right away, right? And just enjoy it. Like, go into this, you know, one other big thing about setting goals is you got to know exactly what you want, and then you just got to detach from it, right? Once you know what it takes to get there, who cares about the goal? Forget about it at that point, right? The goal will come to you as long as you do what's required to get to the goal, right? So the famous quote of Mr. V, right? Write the goal, write the plan, forget about the goal, go work the plan, you know? Like, I mean, it just rings in my ears, right? All the time. So that's what is required. And if you ask anyone who's accomplished any sort of success, they'll tell you, you know, it wasn't till the point where I just said, you know what? Screw it. I don't even care if this goal happens or not. I'm just going to have fun working the process. And sure enough, what do you know? Boom. Goal achieved, goal accomplished. So yeah, that's what I would say. Don't hold on too tight to the goals. Instead, focus on performing well day by day. And, you know, that goal will actually come running to you versus you trying to run to the goal. Yeah, focus on them inputs. That's it. Focus on the inputs and everything else will fall into place. Create the new habits and the life you want just pops up and appears. Love the game. You gotta love the game, man. Some of y'all have never watched Paid in Full, and it shows. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Gotta love it. What new thing did I learn from 2025? So that's a very Benji, what's poppin', big dog? That's a vague question. I learned a lot of things, you know, but is there a specific area that you would like to know? Johnny Gems, how are you, Big G? Rafi in the building. It's popping.
Yo, what's up, brother?
How are you?
Amazing, man. How you feeling?
Incredible.
Awesome, bro.
Rafi,
Good morning, brothers. How we feeling? Another
What
day.
up, Rafi?
Happy Wednesday.
Morning,
Hey.
Happy
How
Wednesday.
you all champ doing?
Incredible, G. You?
Love to hear. Unbelievable. Blessed for another day.
Yeet.
All of you here today.
So,
How we doing? YouTube, Clubhouse. How we feeling?
what's up, chat? Good morning. Let's have a blessed day here. Patience and discipline to the plan.
Yeet. Rally time.
See that?
I feel like Magic or Bird. I wish you. I was saying this in Asian last night. I really wish some of you guys love the game the way I do, and I know some of you guys do, and we've become great friends, you know. And like, I hope that you fall in love with the game, you know. Like, it's not an easy one, but that's why I love it, right? It's a challenge. Trading's not easy, gang. This thing ain't easy, right? It's tough, right? And again, I said this on my story the other day, but if I ever make this look easy, which I do from time to time, like all year long, please, that's my bad, because I may have failed to share with you how much dedication and time and effort and years have gone into making me look like a great trader up here, right? So it's not can you do it in less than half the time I did it in? Of course. I mean, that's the best part about mentorship, right? You can learn from someone else's experience. Remember, Mr. V told me, Nick, if you're going to walk through a minefield, follow someone, right? So nothing like having a mentor, even though it took me, like, let's say to get to this point now, almost 7 years. Anyone coming in now, like, we got people in the clubhouse making 10 G's in their first month. Not even like, yo, I didn't even know what a pip was last month. Yeah. And that's okay. You don't have to, like, you don't have to go through the whole struggle. Like, I truly believe you can learn and earn at the same time, right? But, you know, you do have to learn, right? You won't get by just like trying to look for signals or trying to take the shortcut, because if you don't develop this mindset that we try and pour into you guys so much, what happens is when we're not around, you go back into emotional mode, right? And I want to get to the point, how many of you guys have noticed now that when I leave the stream, and the markets are choppy, so do you. Versus maybe 3 months ago when we signed off of our sessions, you stay on and just not blink once, right, for the next hour and just watch candles and just trade and trade and trade. But you're beginning to realize the game doesn't necessarily work like that. It doesn't have to work like that, right? So you are learning now while you're earning. So yeah, it's those little things that, you know, make the big difference. 180 likes. Oh, like the stream. Like the stream, everybody.
Like it up.
Nah, did I
Like it
see?
if you want a banger trader
Bro,
today.
did I see Scott in here earlier? Bro, I could have sworn, unless I was just dreaming about the homie. I don't know. I could have sworn I seen Scott.
Damn, bro. I'm not too sure. Scotty
Yeah.
boy, where you at?
Gotta check.
Arrow Sassy
Scotty
in the
check.
house. What's poppin', big dog? Clinks, how
I actually
you
had a dream
feeling?
last night.
Oh yeah, what was it about?
It's about catching a banger trade, closing profits up, you know, nice 30, 40 pips. Just took a nice W trade in my dream.
He said, I
Yo,
see-
that's good. If you're dreaming about trading, that's a good day. That means you're thinking about it. You know, you're thinking a lot about it. It means you're obsessed with it. And if you're obsessed with something, then you're gonna become great at it. So,
Bro,
become
I
obsessed.
tell you, I don't do it too much anymore, but like, whoops, man, when I first started trading, and that was mainly when I was like very like obsessed with my study, right? Where I was like, I wasn't profitable at that time, but I was studying to be profitable, man. I was dreaming about trading almost every night. Like I remember I told you guys that one story where I won like $9,000 on a trade, and I was so broke at the time. Like that $9,000 would have made a massive difference, right? And I woke up, I was low key so mad, bro.
Yeah,
so mad. Like
yeah.
I was genuinely upset. Like, how you gonna do that to me? Like, however that happened, that's messed up. Yeah, man. I went back to sleep, depressed. Damn.
Your mind showing you what is possible, my brother.
It is. It was. It was.
Just telling you. Just get ready.
Yup.
You see it here, you will see it.
Yup. Yeah.
Like, damn, bro. Still don't have 9K. Still gotta make it. Like,
I was like, damn.
You
Now I'm
wake up
9K short. It's like,
yeah.
no, dude. You never had the 9K.
Yeah.
Just showing what's possible. Showing what's possible. Yeah.
Literally.
To think like you know, really, I think we all think very small. You know, we think really small in the beginning, and then we start to realize that those accomplishments weren't as hard as we thought they would be. And then all of a sudden you build momentum, and that momentum starts coming in, right? And then all of a sudden what was once a huge mountain, right, is literally just a hill, right? Just a little anthill at one point, and you have these bigger goals and whatnot. So I've always enjoyed like that foreshadowing. I don't know if everyone can see that or not, but like I've always had those experiences which have benefited me, you know, like almost like God gave me the vision. He let me walk in the room, and then we walked back out, closed the door, and it's like, all right, that's what's going to show up pretty soon. So just keep going, right? And it's like, damn, it happened so many times in my life.
Yeah, you told me one time, like, you were like, if your dreams don't scare you, then you're probably not thinking big enough, you know? So unless
Yeah.
your dreams are scaring you, you should probably be thinking bigger. Or you can
Yeah.
think a little bigger, you know?
Exactly. Could have thought much bigger. You know, for years, I had the goal of $10,000 a month for, I would say, like 3 years. So I had a goal. I started my journal, as you guys know, like shooting for like 5K a month, and eventually got that. And then it took me like 3 years to actually go from 5K to 10K, right, in income. But then once that started rolling in, and my trading started getting better, and my investments started picking up, and all these other things started happening, like now all of a sudden, like what was once the goal, like my goal was 10 grand a month to be able to bring home and make. A couple years ago, gang, I spent 14 grand at Porsche yesterday, just at Porsche, right? Meanwhile, at one point, I was so desperately hoping to just be able to make 10 grand a month, right? So you see how the momentum begins to pick up, and things begin to multiply over time. And what was once a huge goal, right, for somebody is now just quick visit to the car dealership. So I want to encourage you to keep setting goals, right? Keep setting goals. And every time you get to the goal, you move the bar, right? My trainer at the gym, he talks about this all the time. We set a goal for 12. He sees the way I'm operating. He goes, we got 14. We got 14. We get to 14. He goes, you got that one last one in you. So you see what he did? The goal was originally 12. But as we creep to it, we pushed it back. We moved the finish line back. We moved the finish line back, right? And what did I do? I fulfilled it. I accomplished it. I got to 15, right? So again, we limit ourselves. We always limit ourselves. So when you do set a goal, as you begin to approach it, it's time to move the goal further, right? So if you got a goal for 10K a month and all of a sudden the last 2 months you've been making 8K, you need to change that goal ASAP. Like that goal needs to go from 10K to 15. Because if it's my mentor would say, Nick, if you're not going to 10, you're going back to 5. Or I should say, if you're not going to 15, right, you're going back to 5. So you always got to continue to move the bar forward and continue to set bigger and bigger goals.
Yep. Love that.
Green, how we feeling? How you doing?
What's up, Green? Greenery.
Hey, look at this. Yesterday we rallied. Today we rally too.
Yeah.
The only difference is
Gold's
today
been
we won't
nasty.
get caught at 8:45. You know.
Yeah, fast. Gold's been nasty, bro.
By the way,
Pre-NY was a nasty range.
yeah. Pre-NY was just really
Pre-NY was-
London too.
London too, yeah.
Yeah.
Pre-NY was worse though, but yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to mention something about yesterday's trade. Going back and looking at it. To be honest, I look at it and that's a Yeah, I mean, I guess it's just straight up. That's an unnecessary loss right there, right? So that was a trade that we should have never been in. I should have stuck to my original plan, which was waiting for the 30-minute closure. I should have known better that when gold is rallying, there's no need to execute on that 15-minute candle. So looking back at that trade, I would say right here, no, where is it? 15-minute? Not bad. Unnecessary loss. We could have stayed out of that one. We already learned not to do that when we sample sized the fade last year, right? So again, sometimes like you're gonna break the plan here and there, and you know, again, I think I can count on one hand how many times I've truly broken the plan this year and made mistakes, and that was one of them. You know, so look, when it happens 5 times a year, it's not really going to make a big difference, right? But when it happens 5 times a day or 5 times a week or a month, it makes all the difference, right? So I just want to mention that because I don't want everyone to think that was a good loss and then you go ahead and take that trade again and again and again and probabilities don't work for you. Yesterday, we should have waited on the 30-minute closure, should have made sure that that candle closed weak bullish, and then we could have executed. Instead, what we did was we took the fade off the 15-minute time frame at 8:45 right before the 1-hour closure, right? So that was our mistake right there. We got wicked in, and price continued moving bullish. I think it was right here. Yeah, 8:45 right here, right? So we should have, I should have known, right? I've already done my sample sizing on the fade, but again, you know, every now and then you're going to make a little mistake and rush into a trade. But this 30-minute candle here needed to close. This one right here. And it needed to close below this zone here for us to really consider that fade. And it didn't. We jumped the gun and we paid the price as we should. Yeah? So just want to get that out there. Make sure the main reason is not to be like the trade was wrong. The main reason is that so you guys don't think it was good and that we just took a loss, right? So I don't want you guys to think, oh, that's a good trade. You know, do that all the time. Don't do that. Don't do that. Wait for this candle to close, like right here. And if that candle is rejecting this area here and closing below that zone, then execute on the fade. All right. Anyone have any questions about yesterday's trade at all outside of the obvious that I kind of just explained there? Were you gonna say something, John?
I was gonna say, but yeah, that's great. Thank you for your transparency, and like that's a great example for everyone here. That's what makes us so good. We show the realness and some hard truths of trading. The fact that traders are human and sometimes they make mistakes. That's fine. Don't get down on yourself, right? It's okay as long as you don't make that mistake for a long time, and you can get right back to doing what works, right? Like following that edge, right? You make a mistake, all good. Have some grace for yourself. Get right back to what works, and you know it'll be fine, right? You'll make that loss right back, and things will be back to normal. And yeah, Nick, I think it's super important too that we all understand that good losses are okay to take and trade,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
But bad losses, there's a difference between a bad loss and a good loss. And the losses we want to take most of the time are good losses. We don't want to be taking a bunch of bad losses, right? So understand the difference between a good loss and a bad loss, and how one is accordance with your edge and one is against your edge. And by doing that, right, you'll be looking to take more good losses versus bad losses.
Exactly. So 99% of my losses I would truly consider good losses, but yesterday was not a good loss. Yesterday we could have avoided that, and yeah, we gotta let y'all know, because I don't want you guys thinking that's a good trade, you know, and then you keep doing it.
Sir.
Wow, Goldie, wowzers! Right, we family out here. We family. So
Sir.
we gotta let you guys know when we mess up. You know, we gotta let you guys know. Look, that wasn't just a good mess up, right? Like, don't do that, and we're not gonna do that again. And we recommend you don't do that either.
Yeah. So look at it like good losses are probabilities, bad losses are lessons, right? So when you take those bad losses, really learn from them, right? Identify the lesson within it and make the adjustment.
Yep. Yeah, that's it.
Yo, we got the Viking in the house.
D Viking, eh?
The Viking.
Yep.
D Viking.
I'm waiting. Patiently waiting.
I'm not gonna read that comment, but that was funny. The Viking. Hey, how are you? Wow, King. I love King Man. I'm gonna have to yell at him here, but I love this kid. He's just he's a bulldog. He's just consistent. He's just non-stop. King Man. What are you doing, buddy?
Hilarious. The Viking was popping, brother. Good to see you, man. Yeah, K-Man wants to be part of the family.
So King Man will not drink like milk without protein in it. That like this excess protein that I drink. So he's been all of his milk has always been mixed with like protein. And my guy's so strong, bro. Like, this dude already broke the lock on the door. So now I push like this whole shoe rack in front of it, and he just mobs through that too. Like, this guy's getting out of control strong. Like he's probably almost as strong as Maverick, and Maverick is strong.
Damn, bro.
Yo, he's getting to be like
Bro,
beast
Maverick
mode.
drinking protein too?
Yeah, Maverick eats steak and chicken and all that stuff every night. So he's pretty stacked.
For real.
We basically have the kids on macros
Boys would be
pretty
strong.
much. Yeah.
Yeah. Be some strong boys.
Little Bam Bam, yo, he's literally little Bam Bam.
Literally.
Wait.
Raising Hercules. Yeah. You better watch out, Green. Green had a dream that King Man gave him a big hug. And I'll be honest, King Man gives some of the best hugs ever, man. He really does.
Facts, bro. He really does, bro.
Man's gonna have that live account. Yeah, that live account real soon.
Yep.
I figured if the TT hedge fund thing don't work out, I'll just have these little goons in the crib just glitching the system. We'll call it like the computer room in the house. People come inside. Hi, how you doing? Don't you guys have kids? Yeah. Where are they? Open the door. Kids, say hi. They're all in there like on their computers with charts up. Sorry, can't talk right now. It's 9:30.
Yeah.
The kids are a little busy. It's 9:15 a.m. right now.
Fire, bro.
Yeah. By the way, I want you guys to experience this with young kids. Those of you guys that don't have young kids, those of you guys that plan on having kids, like, I want you guys to get free, man. There's truly nothing like freedom. There's nothing like being able to spend those time. Like my morning routine is switched up a bit now. Like, I get up, the kids get up too, and it's been a blast just like sitting down, spending time with the kids, like just playing with toys or playing with little action figures or whatever. And just, I mean, I always like kind of have an outer body experience and think, man, I could be rushing off to work right now. And it's like sometimes it gets you emotional because you have to remember what I talked about earlier about like detaching, right, from the vision almost. Like you have to like do that, and I remember doing that in real time back in the day. Like I don't care if it's painful now, I don't care if I'm tired now or I'm running low on energy. Like my kids are gonna benefit off of these decisions right here right now. Like I'm doing this for my future, and like to really commit to that and make things happen, like as a man, and it's even as a woman, but like I can only speak from a man's perspective. Gang, like I want you guys to experience that, man. I really do. It's a true blessing, and you deserve it. You know what I mean? You don't deserve to run through the matrical system that they got us in right now, right? That they got us, basically delusional about. You deserve to win at the highest levels, and all you gotta do is wake up to that idea. They don't want you waking up to that idea. That's why we're so distracted. But here at TTE, we finna wake you up to that idea.
Yes, sir.
Head, shoulders, knees and toes, That's all I know, again, brother. That's all I know. I got 4 kids here. When I hear head and shoulders, I say head, shoulders, knees and that's it. I don't know anything else. Me no speak English.
Facts, bro. Same. Yo, Matty Dukes, that's a great question. I feel like that is perfectly fine and normal as long as your obsession doesn't turn into trying to be perfect and like trying to be someone who's like looking for perfection, right? Because we can't be perfect. We're human. We're imperfect beings. So I think it's perfectly fine with being obsessed with trading. Just make sure it doesn't make you become like over obsessed where you're trying to be perfect, and if you're not perfect, then it's like you hate it. So I think that's okay.
The thing is too, you really don't become obsessed. Like you don't really ask someone how to become obsessed. You're just obsessed, right? So I know you play volleyball, right? So did anyone have to tell you to be obsessed with volleyball, or did you kind of naturally like gravitate towards it, right? And you just somehow that obsession just brewed up within you. So you asking that question already tells me everything I need to know, that you already have the obsession, right? So it's like follow your gut, follow your heart when it comes to what you're learning, what you're leaning into, and obsession very rarely lies.
Right. Because you're obsessed with trading, but really what you're obsessed with is positively impacting your life, right? So there's nothing wrong with that, right? We'll become what we think about. So I want to be thinking about trading all the time, because I want to become that person. I want to become that consistently profitable trader who's using trading as a tool to positively impact their life, right? So I think that's great. I think that's good.
Be obsessed or be average.
All you think about is trading? Perfect.
Oh, man. You guys aren't even on screen. What the heck? Hold on. YouTube can't even see y'all. Let's get the Viking, too.
Because, and think about it, too, like God, like... we like to surround ourselves with God, with positive energy to impact ourselves positively, right? But trading is also going to do that for us too. So keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. What's up, Johnny? What's up, Nick? Rafi?
Hi.
What's poppin', brother? How you doing?
Yeah, boys.
How's it going?
I'm doing pretty phenomenal, actually.
Phenomenal, bro.
Phenomenal, baby.
Fantastic.
Yes, sir. How you feeling, boys?
Incredible. Honestly, one of the best days I can remember, bro. Woke up feeling like a gazillion.
Yes, sir. Same here.
Bro, day by day.
You woke up feeling like a gazelle. I woke up like a gazillion.
Yeah.
Day by day. Day by day.
Day by day, bro.
Same stuff, different day. Same thing. Carrying on.
Nah, I'm kidding, bro. I'm doing spectacular, bro. You talk to average people though, you're like, how you doing, bro? They're like,
you're like, yeah.
Yeah, you're getting there day by day. It's a struggle.
You ever get like caught up in a conversation with like a super duper average person? It's like, all right, man, I was just saying how you doing, like how, like all you had to say was good. You know, like all of a sudden, well, this happened and that happened and that and that and that.
Yeah, they're like, they told you your whole life.
I'm like, dude, I got places to be here, but.
Or the worst, or when you're like, how was your day, and they're like, they tell you about everything that happened.
Oh, let me tell you. I'm like,
I'm just like,
actually no. Snap.
Oh man.
If you're not trading happy, you'll never succeed. Yeah, that's why I love base hits. You know, that's why I talk about the base hit concept all the time, because when you take base hits and you get green and green and green, you're actually excited to show up to the desk and trade, right? But if you're holding one trade for like, you know, a day and that one happens to lose, like, I mean, how fired up are you to come back the next day and hold a trade for 4 or 5 hours again, right? So these like scalp base hits ending the day green, they really make trading exciting and interesting and like just something fun to do every day. But when you're like holding trades and losing and you're like, okay, it's all right that I lost like the last 3 weeks. All I need is 2 trades and I'll get all those losers back or whatever. Like, I don't know, man. This is not my style.
Damn.
Same.
Let me see here.
Yo, closures below here.
Yeah,
Maybe.
coming up in 41 seconds. Let's see what we do. Oh, I gotta wait on this 30 here. I'm waiting for 9:30.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, this 15's a little. Yeah, I'm gonna wait on 9:30.
Would you mostly be interested in the sells here, or would you be interested in like a 15 onion too? 9:30.
Oh, well, that's the thing, because if the next 15 closes back above, then chances are 9:30 is gonna keep moving bullish.
Exactly. 30
You know?
closes above 2 then. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, if the candle closes below, right, then we have a shot at celery plays or whatever, you know, coming down.
Yes, sir. Sounds good.
Okay, do you think if you didn't... Okay, cool. So this would be great. So if we can get like a celery play now, right, that would be probably the best, right? Something like that closes, even if it closes bearish with a wick, just like that, just like kind of like what we did in Asian. That's really what we want to see, something like that. And then 9:30 should take us down. But if we close back above here, right, no top wick, if we close back above, right, and we get some sort of closure like this now, you know, most likely 9:30 is going to drive us back up. Because again, anything above 64 closing wise, especially 30-minute and above, like, is going to remain bullish, I think. All right, there was a question, but it's gone. It's gone. I forgot which one it was. It was something about if I didn't have a kid
It's like
and all
the
that.
stock market, bro.
Yeah. I think I still would have got the job done. You know, I think it helped. It helped for sure. But either way, I was determined. I never answered your question. You didn't answer my question. I asked you, in what area are you talking about? Because I learned a lot of things. I could probably talk for the rest of the stream on things I learned in 2025. So if you have a specific question or like area, niche, are you talking about trading, life, relationships, spirituality, money, business, friendships, relationships, leadership? I mean, which part? I learned a lot this year, brother. All I do is study. I study, bro. Which one do you want to have a go at? How to remain obsessed while remaining detached? That's a great question. You remain obsessed with the work, not the result of the work. So that's what we're talking about. So you want to get obsessed with the work, but not what the work brings. Otherwise, you'll just focus on that. It's like people do this all the time. How many of you guys have ever done this where you're like, man, once I get a payout, man, if I just get a 10K payout, this life will be like this. If I just get there's a payout. I'm going to get a payout. And then you never back it up with any work, right? But what happens if you just shut your mouth and apply what works to get a payout? Then chances are, just like my brother Joe, I told him, dude, just shut up and listen. All right. What happened? A week and a half later, he got a payout and paid his whole rent with it. A week and a half after that, he got another payout that was able to pay his rent. A week and a half after that, which was yesterday, right? Or the day before, he got another payout. So what did he do? He knew what he needed to accomplish, but more importantly, he got obsessed with what he needed to do. which was just to be quiet and listen for now, right? And just show up and do the necessary actions that it takes to lead to a payout, right? So how does he listen to that advice and gets 3 payouts in a matter of less than 2 months, when before all he thought about was when I get the payout, when this happens, and he never got a payout for a year and a half, right? So what was the difference? He switched his obsession from the goal itself to the tasks that it took to get it, right? So he switched his obsession from the profits to the performance. Yeah. So that's what I would say. So don't necessarily lose your obsession over the process, right? Because that's really what you need to be obsessed with.
And you need to detach from the outcome.
Yeah. And by the way, Brother Joe is just one example. I mean, there's probably 10 other people I can say right now, some friends, some homies from back home who have just made like $10,000, $15,000 a month, and they see me buy a Porsche 4 months ago and they said, oh my God, okay, now I'll listen to him. Okay, Nick, what should I do? I said, shh, just be quiet and do this. And guess what they did? They did that, and now all of a sudden, 10K, 8K, 15K, 13K. They send me text messages. Bro, what the hell? Yeah, that's what happens when you lock in on performance over profits. But most people are just so focused on the profits that they don't understand how to perform well. All right, because profits are attached to emotions. Performance is attached to logic. You have to be logical in this game. Otherwise, you get cooked. You will get cooked. So does that make sense, Rich?
You really see people coming into like spending a lot of years, maybe just a lot of time in general, really figuring things out in the beginning. And yes, we have a learning phase, but you can really shorten it down by really focusing on not the outcome or not the money when you come in. That's why we tell people to really sit down with themselves and acknowledge like, okay, am I in the learning phase or am I in an earning phase right now? If they are in the learning phase, now it's time to learn. It's time to go through, study all the things, study the professionals, and then do that. Instead of trying to earn, just as you came into the game, right? That's when you lose. So that's how it's going all the time. The more you focus on it, the more it runs away from you, really.
Yep.
Thanks, bro.
I hope you're hearing me. I hope y'all hearing me. Especially the ones that are just desperately looking to be profitable. That's what it takes, gang. This is the work of the trader. This is the work.
Yep.
Still eat. Let's go. Grateful to have you here, man. 1 year. Let's get it. The homies from back home. Yeah, but we're in different states and all that. Yeah. Shout out to all the hometown homies getting it done. Needed to hear it. Good job.
What
man.
are
Good
some
job.
other things than journaling we could do to be locked in within the process? Everything that's involved with the process, like following your plan, right? Thinking in probabilities, managing risk, journaling your trades, right? That's part of the process too, right? The goal is to achieve consistent profitability, and the process to that is journaling your trades, following your trading edge with unbreakable discipline, managing your risk, thinking of probabilities, right? Those are some of the other things I would say that go right with journaling and is correlated with the process to achieve the goal.
Yeah.
Also,
So,
don't
that
forget
means-
to
Yep.
revisit the fundamentals, because you already know what it is. That doesn't mean that you stop. It's something that you gotta go into, I don't know if daily, but weekly, on a weekend, you go through the fundamentals. Keep listening to that, because that gotta be a thing that is a subconscious thing. You don't really think about it. It just naturally happens. That's another thing, because once you have that really programmed the subconscious, a lot of these things just become second nature. So don't forget about the fundamentals. Just keep revisiting, even though you already know them by heart. Just keep going at them.
Facts, bro. Yeah, I agree, Rafi. Like, I'll do my gratitude in my journal. I'll write down gratitude and affirmations, and then after, I'll just remind myself, like Rafi's saying, about what are my trading edge rules, right? And I understand that I want a playbook setup, clean range, and higher time frame direction, right? I just remind myself of that. right? And that's me following the edge, but reminding myself what's within that edge, right? What is the focus within that edge that I need to be disciplined to?
Spot on. Yeah.
Okay, 6 minutes. 6 minutes on the closure.
Sir.
We're looking good. How much is back test? Like, how important is it? I think it's like important if you're trying to study like one of the setups. You know, just trying to get like data on the setup. But I personally don't do any back testing. I haven't back tested in many years. I just forward test. I show up every day. I feel like that's sometimes enough. You know, sometimes enough. Again, in this game, like less could be more at times. So yeah, unless I'm like trying to learn something about the onion or the breakout or something like that, I really don't back test too much.
I've actually done a lot of forward testing instead. Forward testing seems to be better for us.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing like being in the game every day, you know. So if you show up to the field every day, I mean, you know, it's a lot of the work is done there, right? So
yes, I feel like even with this strategy, like you'll probably be better off with forward testing. So I would just give it a month or 2 to 3, and let's get some data here.
Yeah.
The more data you got, the better, you know, more feedback you'll have.
Like if you practice on the field every day, you don't need to go to the batting cages as much. You know what I mean? Like if you're in the game not all day, but like every single day, you know what's going on, right? So once you have your data, now you know, okay, I can execute here, I could do this, I could do that, right? So trade that. Let's see here. I took these cells 1 a.m., called it the fade in my notes. Okay, 30-minute time frame. Did I call this correctly? How would you have traded this? Took the cells, break the green candle lows. Okay, I feel like I could have done better. So you entered on the break of these lows here. I think break of the green candle low. Yes. Okay, cool. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. You had the rejection here. You had basically a wick that rejected that area first. Another wick that came back down. You closed below whatever range that you had over here, and then entry on the break of those lows. So the only thing that I would pick on here is that this candle really didn't have a wick. So being that didn't have a wick, I might have waited for that candle to close and then took the sell here instead. See, I was like no wick there. Yeah. So I like to have like something nice that I could say broke, right? Like, okay, that wick broke, but other than that, I like it. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, and then it's like a fade position. Yep. Yeah, good trade, good idea, really good. How'd you manage it? Where'd you close? I was erasing that. Like, get out of there, get out of there.
Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah, it looks good. Looks good. Nice clean range coming down to the left as you have right here, right? Maybe some partials there. Look how we rejected right in that area too, right? Before pulling back, and then the next candle comes down. So yeah, I probably would have closed partials there, closed full right there. I'm sure that was your plan too. Everyone in the clubhouse is so locked in. Like everyone's management is on point. Like I think we all see everything exactly the same now. Like where we're gonna close partials, what we're gonna do for full TP, what's gonna get us to go break even. So everything is in very good motion right now. Very, very good motion. By the way, don't break that flow. Right, if you're in that flow, don't break it, man. Sometimes getting overconfident causes you to break the flow. Sometimes having a couple losses has you break the flow. Just stay in it. Just stay there, right? If you can commit to like trading this playbook that's proven, not just by me, but by Don and Raja and a bunch of other guys, right? You'll win this year, or I should say next year. Like you will win, and you'll do some losing, right? But at the end of it all, if you do it right, you're gonna win. There's no need to look for other systems and other strategies and all this and go crazy with everything. You've already planted your stake and done the work. Why not reap the benefit of it now, right? The last thing you want to do is go try and add something or subtract something, or just do what works. Make the game so easy on yourself.
Literally, that's it. Just lock in on what you already planted here.
Yeah, man. Yeah, if you follow your trading edge every day, right? A trading edge that's statistically reliable, proven to work, you follow that every single day. for the next year, it's pretty much impossible to have a failure year, right? To have a losing year. So that's the type of confidence I want you to have when you are following this process, right? It's pretty much impossible to fail. That's how you should really view it and think of it as.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah, we were talking about that this weekend in the webinar with Rafi, right? Rafi was talking about how regardless of your conditions, right, even if they change, you need to remain disciplined to the process. You need to always follow that process, no matter what the conditions are, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. It's not like
Closure
guys like me don't ever think about going against the plan. We just don't let it manifest, right, into reality. Like, so it's not that the thought may not come through our radar, right? It's just we deflect that thought, right? We know how to, again, take a negative thought or a thought that's going to push you further away from your goal and replace it with a positive thought or a thought that's going to get you closer to your goal, right? So it's not that successful people don't deal with the things that other people deal with. They just perceive them differently and go about them in a different way. So, by the way, there's never going to be a time where you're like, should I, when you like right now, you're like, not right now, but like in your life, you're like, oh, let me take this now, even though it's not a playbook. Like, those thoughts will never not show up. It's just now you can see them better and recognize them better and actually, like, make a better decision after the thought.
Exactly, man. And in London Open, in London we talked about it too. It's not what happens to you, it's how you react to and all that. And like we talked about it too, like when you, at 9:30 coming up here, so I'm gonna say it after.
Yeah. All right, let's see if we can get this. Let's see if we can get a top wick here.
Oh.
We need a good. I don't mind this lower wick here either because that 15 is sketchy. So we need a nice top wick on this 30 and then potential sell stops here.
Look at that.
Yeah, we never closed back above, so I don't want to go bullish here, but I do like this here. So if we can make a steeper top wick, come back in the range, that would be awesome. But this one should be good. It is 9:30. I'm gonna look to potentially close partials at like 51. Yeah, and then full TP down here at like I'm sorry, did I say 51? Yeah, 51, and then full TP down here at like 30. I'm sorry, 46.
Yes, sir. Love that. The buyers are definitely in now. 15 high broke.
Yeah, definitely. So stops are going to be for me kept back above the highs here. Roughly, 73 pips. So let's bring that to like a 2 lot. Yeah, 73 pip stops. That's crazy. Or what we could do is if we push up too high where those stops become, not as good, what we can do is we can wait on that closure right there. Yeah, and then take sells from there.
Yeah, that should be good too. 9:30 though, so.
Yeah, got a lot of volume coming in.
Oh yeah.
How many weeks now? What is the name of this particular song? Oh, this one here. This is here. I'll give you guys the link. Here's the link.
The TTE national anthem.
The TT. The TT soundtrack. Right. Yeah, I might have to delete this, gang. This is like 90 pip stop.
80 and 90.
So unfortunately, what we could do, let me see the flip here. Yeah, this might be one I'll be interested in the flip. It's gonna be roughly 60. Yeah, we might have to wait on that 15 closure here.
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah, stops are just a little too steep.
Yeah.
If this 15 wasn't as strong bullish, I would say we get in on the 30-minute flip here. But 15 a little tough there. So maybe we need one more candle to tap into 64, and then the crash comes on the next one. If this candle closes below the range, then we definitely got more sells coming in. $16 away from a payout. What's your advice? Just take the next best trade, but keep it very small size. Get your 16 pips and get out of there. Try and get like or $16. Yeah, try and get like $30, 25, 30, just so you make for spread and whatever it is, commission, spread, fees, all that stuff. Yeah, the last thing you want to do is take a beautiful trade get your $16, but they're like, yeah, you only got $13.50, and you're like, what? And the trade's still running, and you're like, dude, I could have got hundreds of dollars on that.
I tried that so many times, bro.
Now you got to find a whole new setup just to get $3.
That's mad funny. And then you got 2 no trade days in a row. I get that.
Wow.
Oh, fake my win rate. Oh yeah, sorry. Let me update the record here. We got a update recorder in the chat. Let's update the record because I haven't updated it in a couple days.
Let's do it.
My bad. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, boss. Let me get that updated for you right away.
Don't fire me.
Update the record.
Trade Zella. Let's take a look here.
Not heard that in a while. No.
No, it doesn't happen when it's green all the time. You know, it only happens when we took a couple losses and people go grumpies in the channel. You know.
Yeah, on the win streak, they were like, what's the record?
All right, 5 and 5. 5 and 5. Let's get this. Where is it? Just give me 1 sec, boss. I'm on the way. Overlay. Here we go.
Hurry up, Nick, or you get fired.
Just give me a sec. I promise. I'm nervous. 5 and 5, gang. My favorite number. Bam. All right. Is that all right? Are we good? Buys all support. Yeah, I would have loved the buys here if we probably closed above though.
Yeah, 30 was below too. So.
Yeah, 30 closed below. If anything, we take a 30-minute fake out.
I thought that 15 was pretty clean.
What's the title of the song that has Rain on Me?
Rain on me.
What would you?
Yeah,
what would you
Rain
get?
on me,
Take a guess. Just take a guess.
Damn. Funny.
Nice push up.
Yeah.
All right, John. We get it. You like the buys. We're gonna wait on this closure. If it closes below, then I like the shorts here. Yeah, no buys for me unless we get back above 65.
We get it, Johnny.
Johnny close full.
We get it, John. Yeah. Just tell us, John. What'd you get? How many
I
pips?
didn't do anything, bro.
Oh man.
Mad funny.
He's always in a
me.
trade when I'm not. Yo, what's up with that?
I like the sells though too.
Yeah.
Yeah, closure below.
Open for both. Yeah. Yo, what's good, Anthony? Yo, did you ever watch that Mark Douglas video from yesterday? How was it, brother? A lot of gems in that.
Gator, happy birthday, bro.
Happy birthday, Gator.
Gator's birthday.
a
Let's
great
get
day,
it.
man.
W, Gator.
Hey, birthday, Gator.
Let's see if 9:15 waits up for us here, Gator, and then maybe we can get something like this. Yeah, this is pretty much what I'm looking for.
Same. Should be good.
All right, let me go and get
Fall
my
our
cap.
bearish
Just
too
put it
here,
on that
tapping
thing.
resistance.
Yeah. Yep.
But Rafi, you getting your cat, you said?
Yeah, I'm gonna go get him to put it on this trade.
Yo, at my girl's house, she
Oh,
has
my
like
Argent.
5 cats, bro. My girl has 5 cats at her like hometown house. So I was chilling with a bunch of cats yesterday. I was thinking of Teddy.
Teddy.
Oh man, he was throwing a fit this morning.
Yeah. Was he?
Not giving him playing time, so he was being difficult.
Oh damn, bro.
Yeah, it's like a baby, bro. It's crazy.
I know. Little kid.
Oh snap. Little candy
I
camera.
love playing with like the cat toys with them too.
Rain for the community. There you go. We'll see. The fake out on the 30 doesn't look bad either, but again, kind of us tapping into that 4-hour target gets me a little iffy on these buys here. You know, there really has to be like a decent support pretty low to like, yeah, pretty close to like 64 here. If we close above like that, that looks good to me. You know, something like that where we can take the buy from here to move up. If we close way up here though, that's going to be pretty difficult. If we close below, then I think we got another opportunity for like the shorts. The buy, it's not that they weren't valid. It was just anything below 64 for me is gonna most likely I'm gonna look to go bearish, right? Like, so maybe a break retest here to continue down, or like we had the sell stops here, you know, potential move down in that range. So if we close back above 64, then that's when I'll probably look to take buys. But as long as we remain below here now, I'm gonna look towards that support there, see if we can retest that level. Rain on me. You got that song stuck in my head now. Man.
Yo, John.
Yeah, that is true. We have no daily lower wick here still as well. So we're respecting the highs at the moment. 4 hour, these are our highs sitting right here. So 4 hour rejecting out of that area, which we rejected at multiple times here. So we got a big closure. You know, if you close below, now you have an official 1 hour, 30 minute, and 15 all closing below. Like 1 hour onion, 30-minute celery, 15-minute like onion as well, right? If we can kind of get a little resistance there to move down. So yeah, this looks pretty good.
Like it's.
I like that, Nick.
Bro, that daily lower wick though.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like I mentioned it in London too. Like we could come down there. Like the other candles were once up there too, but like that zone up there rejects hard on these other candles.
Facts, yo. Yeah, a lot of rejection up there.
And 4 hour is technically bearish right now on the previous closure, and we are tapping resistance here. So yeah, we'll see.
Not much of a lower wick on that daily candle.
No, literally. Yeah, I think let's just stick to the plan with the 15 closure below. That'd be pretty good too.
Yep.
Otherwise, buys off that new 4 hour to fill the wick would be fire too. But
sells
we'll
are
see.
super clean here. I really like sells.
Yeah. Same.
Yo, Nick, 15 closure below.
Yeah,
Yeah.
or the 30 closure below, possible like
Facts.
opportunity. But yeah, everything looks good.
30 celery.
Yeah,
Three minutes.
Yo, John, is that AI?
Nah, bro. It literally is not
Oh,
AI.
wow.
Where's that? Where is that? Is that like
my
now?
That's not my girl's home crib, hometown house.
Oh. Lovely, bro.
Yep.
You gonna
What's
get
the
a couch
strategy?
on or what?
Let me see.
Yeah, I'll get a cab eventually.
So if you want to learn the strategy, if you're new here, welcome. Just go over to my channel, go to the playbook video. Check out this playbook video somewhere around here. Yeah, check this one out right here. It's a 43-minute video, exactly how I trade, breaking down everything from technicals to mindset, mentality, thought process, everything. Yeah. I think your month record is like 10 red days and 3 green days and 30 blown accounts. No, it's 17 blown accounts, 5 red days and 5 green days, buddy. Get it right.
Buddy.
Get it right. And while we're talking about red and green days, let me just flex the whole year on you too. Like, look at this. I mean, look at November. Holy, look at that November.
Flex on them, brother.
Tell me not. Look at October though. Look at October. September. My goodness, September. August.
September was absolutely
August. Holy, all live. Oh my goodness. July. Well, July was a tough month. Not gonna lie, we had a very, very difficult month in July. It was very, very tough. But we did all right.
Wait.
June,
On
another
that month,
very,
this is
very difficult month.
60, was that the ritual?
Yeah, very difficult month in June as well, man. So yeah, it's all right. We do all right. Little 60K withdrawals and whatnot. It's all right. You know, we do all
that
right.
looks sick.
Okay, here we go. Looking for a closure below here.
It's all looking clean.
I love that.
Something light. Something light. I don't even want. I showed you the last 4-5 months. I don't even think. I don't even want to rub it in. I don't want to look like some guy that's not humble up here. But I had to answer that for you. We do a little losing. We're not afraid of that. We know the game we play. We do a little losing. You need a little losing.
Let them know.
Plus it's December, so I wanted to make like red and green theme trade Zella, so figured we gotta and do a little something for the holidays.
Christmas colors.
A little something for the holidays. You asked for it. Yeah, closure below looking good here. Let's see if we can get it. Let's see. Two-tone candy cane.
Nah,
You gotta get the candy
chat.
canes.
Chat, that picture isn't AI, I swear.
You holding the cat. It's not an AI.
Yeah, that's real.
Okay.
Yep. I swear.
Rafi, don't believe it.
I at this point, bro, like
Yeah.
it's really hard to believe what picture is real,
Yeah,
Yo,
right.
little. And by the
Sure,
way,
bro.
that's their goal. That's their goal. So that way they can set up psyops of people getting like murdered, and you think it's real, and they get you all panicking, and then they push different laws and bills and take your freedom away one freedom at a time. One freedom at a time.
Yeah.
That's how it goes. That's how it
Lovely.
goes
Like,
here.
the picture John just sent in is definitely AI.
Oh, the
Johnny-
car is not
Johnny
AI,
Cats.
but like the cats are.
Yeah, the car's not, the cats are.
Oh wow, look at this move, man. Wow, that was like 50 seconds away from closing below. Wow. Yeah. Nothing. Nada. Nothing. This is good though, because if we get a closure back below now we got a new 4-hour candle, all that, and yeah, you got a rejection here. So let's see how we close on the 4-hour.
Fire.
Yeah, there's like 15 minutes left. We got nothing here. Nothing.
No, nothing right now.
Let me see this level
Nah,
here.
Nick, I like what you mentioned.
Look at this zone here though. We close below.
Looking clean though.
I like 30 celery here or 15 onion.
15 onion would
Yeah.
be fire.
Yeah, 15 onion would be
15
great.
freedom play.
15
Freedom
onion would be
plate.
money.
Hey.
The issue is
Celery
on
better than salary.
the next 15-minute candle is the new 4-hour. So like, it would be nice if we can pop here, right, and kind of fill that range and then close bearish. So that way we can look for that next wick, that new 4-hour top wick, and then begin to sell down. Yeah, we want an entry up here anyway. We'd rather sell up here than down here, obviously, right? So check the 1 hour. Let's take a look. Yeah, 1 hour trying to come back up. But the issue is now you come right into this nasty range on the 1 hour. Also, that's a 4-hour rejection zone.
My
Yeah.
chuck's still working fine.
What'd you say?
Someone's saying it's down.
Top step?
Yeah, mine working good.
Top step, bro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get an account with Alpha Trader. You guys ever heard of them? I heard they got some
Yeah.
good accounts. So I'm gonna try and get an account with them. Maybe later today or something.
Yeah,
I've been
but-
hearing about lucid trading. What do you guys know about those guys?
I don't really know anything about them. I heard about them all
Nothing,
too.
Yeah.
man.
Here.
I literally only know about the main ones, really.
What do you say, Nick? Alpha futures or?
Alpha Futures, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a look at them. Is it possible to join the clubhouse from Uganda? Yeah, I think we have some people from Uganda in the clubhouse. Yeah, you can pretty much join from anywhere in the world. Alpha Trader is out. I still don't know who. Juan, is that that one dude with the McLaren, the white McLaren? I'm not sure. That name rings a bell. Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. Gotcha. I know he owned a like a forex company. I didn't know he owned futures as well.
Yeah, it was.
Damn.
What?
Top Step API disconnected. Yeah, honestly, Top Step X, Project X is not looking good over the last couple days. What's Magnus talking about over there? Fiefen, Pfeifen, Farfen, Hugen? What's going on over there in Denmark? What?
Thief and fight.
He said Fiefen, Pfeifen, Farfen, Hugen? Oh,
Hilarious,
man.
yeah.
I'm gonna run some POV today on with the new exhaust, man. I got new exhaust, new headers, air filters, full like
Meta, bro.
2-year mile, like 2-year like service, everything, bro. Car feels so amazing right now.
Can't wait to go for a ride, bro, when I get back.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring out the Meta glasses today.
Fire, bro. It's
Oh,
gonna be
snap.
sick. I want to see that.
Yeah, bro,
bus,
my
like,
top step went black.
Did it?
The whole screen is just gone.
Let me open my Top Step. I don't even have it open.
I'm not gonna restart mine or anything like that. I did that yesterday.
Top Step might be done for it. A lot of people are not happy with Top Step at all.
I'm for real.
Bad luck.
That's probably why the broker didn't go through. Project X, bro,
Possibly.
it's not about it.
Possibly. There's so many better companies out there. So,
Yeah,
That's a
like,
lot.
or just as good.
Yeah,
yeah, 100%.
they all pay out, bro. So that's all that matters.
Yeah. I'm gonna try and get those discount codes. Like after we talked, what was that, 2 days ago? Yeah. While we break real quick, I'm gonna try and reach out to some of these firms and reach back out to the ones that have hit me up. Just look at they got to be good though. You know, they got to like meet our standard for me to like do anything with them. So if I find some, you know, that I feel like we can really take advantage of, then yeah, we'll see if we can get a code or something. Peak hours. What did the sales guy say? Send you the text? What do you mean to sell? Oh yeah. I asked him about that. Yeah, he's like, oh, sorry, Robert. He's just a guy that everyone that comes in here for service gets a text message like that. We're always open to buying cars, especially the one that you have. I'm like, all right. I'll let you slide this time. I'll let you slide. I was about to pull. Steve will do it though. Spend so much damn money in there. I'm like, give me that chair. The chair you're sitting on. I want that chair right there. Just give it to me. 5-minute rule's the worst. Oh hell yeah! But that's with forex. They don't have that rule with futures.
I don't even think our trades last more than 5 minutes.
Most of them don't actually.
Right?
Yeah. Most of them don't. Damn, it's been such a solid year though. Look at all the trades, all sessions. Just having so much fun this year. London session, New York session, Asian session. I mean, it's been an absolute blast. It's been a pleasure. I'll be honest, I love you guys, man. It's been a pleasure to be here with you guys every day of the year. Just going to battle together, taking wins, taking losses, Q&As, answering questions, seeing other guys get payouts and girls get payouts for the first time ever, and then beginning to knock that first domino down and build that momentum throughout the year. It's been such an amazing run this year. It really has been. I hope you guys appreciate the time. I hope you guys look back at your accomplishments and don't just look at, you know, what didn't go wrong, but man, look at the things that did go wrong, right? Look at what you learned this year, even if it was the smallest thing. You know, sometimes that smallest little gem that you grabbed, you turn that little crumb into a feast. And, you know, that's what I always try and do. But it's been one heck of a year, gang. One heck of a year. It's been straight bullish. Yeah, not the best here in the last couple, the last week or two, but nothing that we can't handle. You know what I mean? I mean, it's been a pretty positive trajectory here. Made about 300,000 in total. That doesn't even include my personal account. 71% win rate, about a 1R, 83% daily win rate. Just a nice climb here, right? Nothing too crazy upward, nothing too crazy downward. Just a very smooth ride to the top. Yeah. So it's been a great one. It really has been. January we kicked off with momentum, and it just never stopped. It just never stopped. February, March, April, May. May was insane. Not one red day in May. Patient.
What a month.
Trading small in May, right? But ultimately not one red day. So that was pretty awesome. Not that we didn't lose, right? There was a red trade there, red trade there, red trade here. Wow. Yeah, we actually didn't lose. A couple, maybe a red trade or two there. So we really didn't lose too much in May. June was very good. July was incredible. August was a struggle. Major struggle. September was very good. October was a struggle, but we battled through. We battled through. So it was a good month in October. November was incredible. Really, really good November. And now we are in December, running into some red days and stuff here. So,
Sick.
Yeah, we'll see.
Green.
Yeah, we'll see how we end. But so far, I mean, my year is basically done. I mean, for the most part, most traders are pretty much done. We're going to see what this last 2 or 3 days brings us. And yeah, that's it.
Yo, for real, Clubhouse, YouTube, I love y'all though too, man. It's been amazing here being here together.
It really has
locked
been.
in, coming all together with like-minded individuals. I appreciate y'all for giving me an environment like this to grow in and stuff. Nick, thank you, bro. You're a beast, top G, GOAT. Thank you for your mentorship, bro. You just been a perfect example of a professional trader all year round. So couldn't have done it without you, bro.
Appreciate you, man.
Yo, are we? Is today the last day?
No, it's
What's
not.
going on?
No.
We're just feeling blessed and grateful
Just
right
grateful.
now. Really.
You never know. Hey, look
it was
it.
a great year, bro.
Listen. You actually never know if today's your last day.
No.
True.
So if
Actually.
you got something to say it. Don't
Yeah,
let opinions of others dim your voice and dim your light. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Exactly, bro. I freaking love you all.
Whole clubhouse
Love y'all
calling
too,
your
bro.
mom and dad. Mom, I love you. Dad, I love you.
Here's a tissue, G. It's all good. It's okay to cry.
It's
not for too
okay.
long.
It's okay.
No crying in baseball, but we could cry a little bit here in the charts.
Definitely.
John, I'll send you
Nah,
that
for real,
$80
though,
later for giving me that compliment. Thanks, man.
Appreciate that. I'll take that.
I really needed that.
Hey, Nick, that'll be $80, bro.
Oh, look at Wiz Buddha. Love you, Lisby. Yeah, what a sweet. That's so nice. What a sweet guy, man.
Wiz Buddha, love you too, bro.
Hey, he wasn't even talking
yo.
to you. He was talking to his wife, man.
Amazing year though. Next, just imagine next year, right? It's gonna be even bigger and better. So
Yee. Just getting started,
I agree
G's.
with Nick.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with Nick too. Like, look at everything that went good for you this month, right? Or this year, right? Like last year, maybe you didn't even get a payout. This year, you got a couple, right? That's amazing. Going into 2026, you should have a lot of confidence, right? So focus on those positive things, right?
Facts. Yeet. Love you, Z Gamer.
Gamer, my dog.
The game of the dog, bro.
Love you, bro.
Yeet. And, as I continue to mention at the end of every year, next year we go to new levels. And have I ever broken my promises yet? I don't think I have. I think every single year we've continued to level up. Not just the community as a whole, but individual members of the community just continue to go to new levels, new heights in their life and their even in their career, right? Even in their full-time job. Like, I got one guy, he goes, man, I'm crushing this trading thing, but bro, I haven't told you this, but I've already gotten 3 raises at my job because I've got a better attitude. I talk to my clients better. My boss sees me being more serious about setting goals, right? Like, dudes are flourishing in all areas of life, and that's why we teach mindset and personal growth and development here, not just trading. Right? Everyone could tell you where the FVG is or where the trend line is and what the trend is doing. It's like, dude, that stuff's obvious, right? But what about you? What about you? Do you know the winner within, right? because he's in there, she's in there, and you just got to tap in. You just got to awaken, and that's what we talk about with personal growth and development. So everything you remember what Mr. V told me, your income will never exceed your level of personal growth, right? So why do you think we teach that so much here? Because we understand that your level of income is solely determined by it, right? And a lot of you guys are noticing that you're not just getting payouts and still doing the same old knucklehead stuff you've been doing with your life. Notice how you changed some things in your life, right? Some habits, some associations, some programmings, right? And then profits started flowing in your trading somehow, right? It all connects, gang. It all connects. How you do one thing is how you do everything. So yes, your very own Mr. V. FVG, CVG. Y'all be trading orbs. I don't know what's going on. You guys got the Ghostbuster strategy. I have no idea what happens. But you know what you really need to know is who you are, you know, and how special you are. And as corny as that sounds, we believe, like, if you're here showing up every day, we truly believe in you, right? We know you got what it takes. I wouldn't be here wasting my time, right? If I thought it was a waste of time. I'm very, very particular on how I use my time, right? So the fact that I'll spend it here, I hope that shows you that I truly believe in you guys, like truly believe in you. And I know you can do this. And with the right guidance and mentorship, anything is possible. FVG, I'm looking for SVJ. Yeah, that's my boy right there. That's my boy. That's my dog right there.
SVJ.
I'll tell you, I don't know about FVG, but I do know about SVJ.
What the hell? We're looking for FVG.
I don't know about FVG, but I do know about GT3. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Oh, by the way, hey, don't make fun of me in my new vlog because I was so corny. I'm like, every single time I talked about the car, I'm like, Porsche GT3 RS. You know, never once did I just say like the Porsche or the, like, I was just like every single time, like the Porsche GT3 RS, the Porsche GT3 RS. I was hype, bro. I couldn't wait. I was goofy for that thing.
So what's the vlog gonna be about?
Bro, you have to say that. Like,
the vlog is just the day or two before I bought the car, and then the car being delivered to my house, and then, you know, one or two little small conversations in the car, and then that's it.
Word.
That's it.
Nice, bro. I can't wait to see it, bro.
Top step down again. Yeah.
That's the other thing. 2026 vlogs are about to be lit, Nick.
Yeah. A little bit of trading in there too. So
Yeah,
a bunch of trading, whatever we were doing at the time, winning pretty much. Just showing like trades and stuff, like, oh yeah, we just left Asian and all that.
crazy. Bro, I love to hear that car very, very soon.
It sounds good, bro. It sounds nice.
I have bet.
Yo, don't forget the snackies though. Forget the
what?
snacks.
The snacks.
Oh yeah,
nah.
yeah.
You talking to Magnus?
Yeah. Hold
Yeah.
those.
Just
Snacks.
definitely talking
We're
to
getting
snacks.
those snacks, bro.
Yeah.
Oh.
Rafi, you tried them, right?
No,
Bro,
Alright,
you should have
not.
tried him.
no. have not.
Okay, I'm gonna get the same again. I thought Nick loved them and John loved them too. So
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like we
Yeah,
foreigners
totally.
have similar tastes, so I'm
yeah,
curious.
yeah, right, Nick. John?
Yeah. It was amazing.
You loved it.
Incredible. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah, just don't do it again. Yeah.
Oh snap! They better give me a free XF. Yo, Jacob, let's go.
Not for real.
Tell him, bro. Tell him.
They're not, bro. Honest.
2 days in a row, like one
I wish-
time is good, but like twice, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's crazy. Wow. Okay, so we gotta wait for a bearish candle to show up here, and once it does, if it stays
Yeah,
right
you
up
gotta
here, it looks
lean
really
on it.
good. We got a new 4-hour candle here on our side too. So let's see if we can get
I
that
love that.
4-hour to move up and then break its low with a 15-minute closure here.
I like this, bro.
Yeah.
Right
I
at
knew right
targets.
Yep, exactly. Just below 70 right there.
Something like this.
Are you able to? Yeah.
That'd be great. Bump. All right, I'll be right back. One sec.
Trade?
On
Sorry,
what, top step?
Yeah, because I can't.
I don't.
Nah, it's-
Nah, my
it's
whole thing is like
shut
just
down.
blacked
Oh
out.
damn. So So much for those cells.
I hope they get it up before.
Yeah.
I have to go to the personal one.
We just do top one then.
Yeah, have to hit up the personal account.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah, I'm gonna have
yeah.
hit up Top Step, like, bro, what's going on?
Bro, I'm just waiting with the live account now. Like, I'm just
Yeah.
waiting. Like, January, I started up again here.
Yeah, you should, bro.
'Cause right now,
2026.
yeah.
I could see a lot more people trading live accounts, especially in the clubhouse in 2026.
Bro, definitely. Yeah.
Yep.
That's the goal. That's the main goal anyway. Like, in the end, you can milk these prop firms just for so long, but as long as they're here, like, keep milking them. I do that too.
For sure, bro.
So just
That's where you
build a
got-
massive live account. Yeah.
Yep. That's where you have full control, you know? So that's the key. Full freedom, full control is where we all want to be at.
Exactly.
We
Send the
make
payout
500
to my
today, we
live.
take it out. Yep.
Yeah, just literally make 500 a day.
Yes, sir. Literally.
Bro, that's 15 grand.
Yep.
Ridiculous. It's insane.
Yeah, hopefully Top Step, hopefully this is good here. Oh, snap, it's working now for me.
Is
It
it?
is?
Yeah.
Cool. Just for the closure. Thank you.
Right?
We'll see. Hopefully get this resistance here. Be nice. Break the highs first and then come back down.
Yeah, this is great though. See it push up first, right? Tap into resistance, fill the wick here on the 4-hour chart, and then come back down here. I really do see this daily candle closing bearish here today. I mean, it makes a lot of sense price action wise.
Literally, yeah. The big M, that might just be the most genius idea ever.
Excuse me.
uh,
Yeah, word.
a little bit of fraud, but we didn't look at that. Nah, joke. Always paid. Looking like in the top step. I don't know about mine either. I haven't really refreshed.
Really? Try it again.
Nah, bro, I'm not trying again. I just keep it like here. Nah, I'll
Only
try.
again
I'll try.
if the setup shows up.
Nope, nothing happens. It's just black screen or gray or whatever that is.
Yeah, same thing here.
I got top one though, so we good.
All right, good. Project X, man, what's going on? They're fumbling the bag here in December. Sheesh.
Yeah, as I said before, like one day is fine. We all can,
Right.
errors and all that, failures, something. But 2 days in a row,
Facts, bro.
yeah,
What's going on?
that's a little bit too much maybe. But who knows? Might not be their fault. So
Top step turned into low step.
low stuff, bruh.
Bottom step.
Bottom step.
Yeah.
Started from the top, now we're here. Sheesh.
Yeah.
Let's see if mine came back. Did it come back? Nope.
Can you explain?
Nothing.
Can you explain again what price should do on the 4-hour for sells? Absolutely. So the 4-hour here, it's important that we move up, we fill this wick, and we tap into resistance. Because if we're gonna tap into that resistance, right? If we look left, those are times before where we've rejected that area of price and moved down, right? That's what resistance is, an area that is, gets rejected to move back down. So that's an area where we could look for sells now, right? If the 4 hours tap in the targets, tap in resistances, now we can look for playbook setups going down, going in the bearish direction on the lower time frames, like the 15 and 30 minute. And we are doing that because the 4 hours tapping target. So that's the big thing there with the 4-hour chart.
By the way, when it comes to Top Step, just a thought, like, I'm not saying this has any truth to it, but last time we worked with a prop firm and they owned the broker, what happened? So
True,
you
bro.
got to realize if you have a prop firm that has only one option and they own that option, it gets very, very sketchy. So we've seen it happen in the past with other companies that owned the brokers and owned all that, and it didn't really end well. So just be aware with that. There's a couple little signs, but we'll see what happens.
You're right, Nick.
shuts down almost like every week now for the last like what 3 weeks.
Yeah, that's
You're
a little
right, bro.
weird.
Yeah, they're Project X. They're mainly Project X problems, but you know that's the only platform that Top Step offers, and I'm pretty sure Top Step is like a sister
They own it,
company
yeah.
with Project X.
Yeah.
Trade if I put all the losses back. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, I guess different companies handled it different ways, huh? They're showing signs of weakness.
Just like gold.
I'll be trading my live capital a lot more next year on the live stream and whatnot. So I'll be trading prop firms as well, but I'm gonna be pushing more. I mean, this year I made a lot of money on the live account, so I'm not gonna hold back on that in this coming year. I made a ton of money, so I want to continue to trade a live account. Probably gonna put it all into futures, so all into a futures broker. Most likely gonna be Tradeovate, unless I see anything else. But yeah, about to go pretty hard on the live account
hard.
stuff again.
Same,
Yeah,
bro.
I like that. Yeah, same here. Yep.
Need to lock back in.
Yeah, I won't trade the live account. My live account is done for the year. Not touching any of that.
Yes,
Taking
bro.
all my money too out of forex broker and just putting everything into futures.
Because like you could always get more funded accounts, right? But like that live account, like you can grow that to however much, and that's the beautiful thing about it. Is like, you know, it could be never ending if your skill set is really good. So that's why it's important to do the live account
Yeah.
as well.
I currently use Tradeovate, but I will look for some other options during our little break here. But most likely I'll be going, excuse me, back with Tradeovate. There's other ones too, so just trying to find, you know, a good one.
We need to remember
Yeah.
too, chat, like obviously, like, you know, this all depends on your risk appetite and stuff, but like these 50K accounts we're trading, right? At the end of the day, we're only trading 2K of capital, right? At least until we increase that drawdown buffer by trading well. But that's what it is at the end of the day. That's what we're starting with is 2,000, right? So, you know, you could do the same thing with your live account.
Yep. Tora, yeah, I still have the Tora stuff, but I think I'm gonna take everything out and move it into like a futures broker. CFD, which one is that? CFD.
CFDs is just like, I think like for just like
Forex.
Great.
like XAU,
Okay.
USD.
I wasn't sure if there was like another like a broker with that initial.
I think it's just commodities or what it's called.
Yeah. I mean, they'd have to have like the best spreads. Like it would really have to be good to get me involved.
Yeah.
What do I think of Ninja Trader? Ninja Trader is what I use now.
Yeah,
So
let's see
they're
now.
partnered with Tradeovate. I think Ninja Trader actually bought Tradeovate, if I'm not mistaken.
Pretty sure.
I don't even know.
Am I leaving Top
Nick,
Step?
you have
I
a
don't know.
Mac or you have a PC?
I have both,
Both?
but this
He's on the
computer's
PC now.
like Alienware PC.
Is the Ninja, does it work on the Mac or no?
It should. I've never tried
Ninja
it.
Trader?
Yeah.
Yeah, Tradeovate. Yeah, I traded on my Mac.
Yeah, it should. AMP I heard is good too. Yeah, I heard they're good as well. Funded Next. I haven't checked them out. No, I haven't checked those guys out.
Yeah, they're not bad.
I think My Futures Funded is also a pretty good one. Alpha. Just I was reading up a little bit last night. Yeah, that's true, Richard. Yeah, prop firms are designed that way. Like, let them hone your skills. Let them teach you how to trade by a rule-based system. You know what I mean? And then get yourself, you know, on a live account once you've really done damage. Like, there's a couple guys I can, right off the top of my head right now, I can say, dude, you should jump on a live account. You should jump on one. You should jump on one. Like, there's traders that are more than ready here.
Yeah, and the insane part about it is like you told us like before that it's gonna build like savage traders.
Yep.
when we come into live if you actually do it and build prop firms right now, because those rules are going to sharpen you so much in that skill set right there. So it's going to be absolutely insane.
Yeah, because ultimately what you're doing is you're flipping accounts. As a funded
Exactly.
trader, you're doing something wild, right? You're literally taking a small account and basically doubling it. So imagine what happens if you take account like on a live broker. Let's say it's a $10,000 account. You can double that so easily based off of everything that you've learned with the prop firms. Because like little do you, even when we traded forex prop firms, like everyone said like, yeah, all you need is 8% to pass. It's like, no, dude, you need 80%. Right? You're literally flipping that entire account. So imagine doing that on a live account, right? You can make a whole lot of money. And I realized that whenever it was midway through the year, I started a live account with like 30 grand in it. And within a two months, it was like 90,000. And I was literally able to take out over 60,000 of that, right? And I didn't do anything different than like what I would do with my funded account, right? I just got into the mode of just like flipping accounts without even realizing you're flipping accounts. So it's wild. Some of you guys are gonna shock yourself when you get onto a live.
Yeah, facts, man. That's facts.
Yeah, I mean your own money.
I think-
Yeah, exactly.
Faith and pips, I think 2K is a great start, honestly, because that's what we're training with now, you know. And you may have to go a little bit, like if you're training with a little bit lower capital, like you can go a little bit higher in size, but again, everyone has their own individual risk appetite. But I think 2K is fine to start with live.
Okay,
Really,
here's
anywhere
another
2
thing.
to 10K is great.
Yeah, so here's another thing with the live account. So you want to look at it like this. Instead of looking at it like is like you're bringing money into it, you want to look at it like how much skill are you bringing into your live account. So because it doesn't matter, because if you bring the skill, then it doesn't matter. You can start with 2K, 3K, 5K, 10K, 20K, 40K, right? So what you want to do is you want to transition based off of skill. So once the skill is in place, that's when you go to the live account. Until that happens, like Rich was saying up there, like use the prop firms to help you hone in on the craft and get better at the skill, better at the craft. And then once you have that skill, that's when you move over to that, put your own money in and trade that live account. And then at that point, you could take 1K, 2K, it doesn't even matter. You just go to work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. You're right.
The broker I use with my own money currently is Trade08. Yeah, Trade08. Do you go in heavy on your live account? I will risk like 5 to 10% of my account. Yeah, per trade, if the right trade is there.
And he gets that confidence from his data too, right? Like, why wouldn't he risk 5 or 10% of his account when he wins 80% of the time, right? Like his dad is saying, yo, that's a good size, right? For the way we trade.
Yeah, exactly. I agree.
Price action, man. Price action.
Maybe a little fake out here.
Yeah, I don't think I'm interested in the buys at all.
Really not into the buys here. 1, it's way too overextended. 2, the 30 hasn't closed above. And 3, we are at 4 resistance.
Yep.
So
It's good though. We attempted to fill the wick and we never broke the high. 1 hour closed, you know, not that good really.
maybe 30 inverted celery and 15 fake out.
Yeah, something like that works. Yeah, I'd
Yeah.
rather catch the sells from up here, you know, versus down
Yeah,
there.
same.
So I don't think I'll take them down here, but if we can get them up
Nah,
here,
not
it would be pretty
below.
good.
Yeah, I'm with that.
Boom, boom. After the pre-live, there is another live phase. Yeah. Yep. The big M. Top crap. Oh damn, that's crazy. AI's going ham already. Sheesh.
One crap.
Already, bro. They quick with it.
All right, what time is it? 10:18. 10:18. So let's see what happens at like 10:30. If we get a nice rejection here, it looks good. 15 closure below looks pretty good. We got 11 minutes on both candles here.
Yeah, sounds good.
Need that resistance.
Yeah, exactly. Fake out here and nice inverted on 30. That'd be nice.
Yeet.
Just like a nice resistance, basically.
Facts, bro.
Yo,
Flipped.
yo, what's
Nice,
up,
dude.
Nightbot?
Very nice.
How you bought?
Nightbot in the building.
Yeah, nice job, Lacodes. Yeah, 18K into 38K in 3 months.
Let's Good
Incredible.
job, Lacode's W, brother.
Yeah, big W, man.
Your live account too is like an investment account. You know, it's like one that you would put money in to just slowly grow. Like you don't like on my live account in the new year, I probably won't take like I'll take minimal payouts throughout the year, but nothing like too crazy, just so I can see how much we can build, right? How much of what I have can I build and multiply throughout the year. So
Yeah.
I'll probably do like little withdrawals, but nothing too crazy.
Yeah.
This
That's
year's
what I like to do.
multiplication.
Yeah.
Just like the prop firms, I like to incorporate the same thing within my own personal account, right? Which is like a profit split, like 50-50, 60-40. I feel like there's no right or wrong, but it all depends on you and your situations and stuff. But yeah, what do you think, Nick? You think you like to do a certain profit split, or are you just going to go about it like that, like personally?
Yeah, I just customize it. But yeah,
Yeah.
that's not a bad way to do it either.
Yeah.
Take half and leave half or something like that.
Yep.
Yeah, not a bad idea.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, give me a sec. I'll be right back, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Lacodes, I like that too. Like, give yourself a nice little monthly salary or even like a weekly salary, right? If I know that there's 20K or whatever in this account, then I know I could take out like 300 at least each week, right? Especially if I'm trading well and risking that per account, whatever, right? I know like 500, I could probably withdraw that every week, regardless of whether I'm up in profits or whether I'm down. Just because there's money in that account and I'm trading the account well with discipline, the account should make higher highs and higher lows within the P&L. So me taking out an X amount, right, shouldn't affect the buffer at all because it's cushioned still. And yeah, you know, you still allow yourself to keep compounding profits and at the same time pay yourself, right, when the market's available. So I agree. I like doing either a profit split or some sort of fixed little weekly salary or monthly salary. It should be good.
I like that too. Yeah. Good approach.
Yeah, but it's really there's really no right or wrong to any answers in trading. It's like what works for you and what makes you money.
Exactly, and you have to keep on compounding, right? Because there's new levels and levels. Like it's coming all the time, but like over time, you're earning your size just by compounding that account too. So it's a way of earning the size, and it's a way of getting paid, and also growing that account on the side. So I like that. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do too. Do like a profit split and get like paid monthly, weekly, whatever.
Yeah, facts. Yep, I love that.
Can't wait to get started too, man. That's gonna be sick.
It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, definitely not now. I'm not trading now.
Right. Well, yeah. December has been pretty chill as well for myself.
Yeah.
So have definitely have chilled out with trading. Haven't taken as many trades in December.
No, exactly. Yeah. No, same.
Excuse me.
Damn, yeah, the Terminator. I'm sure they will. Yeah, I'm sure they'll fix it again. You know, we saw it yesterday too, and yeah,
Damn. Yeah, it's tough.
you know, that's how it is. We can't really do much about it.
Yeah, it's annoying. I feel you.
Yeah, really. It's the most annoying thing is like when you lose or even like win and they take it away, but then it's like a system failure or something. It's not even trading, like you know what I mean?
Right.
Like it's just some failure in the system or something like that. But it's good. It's just a couple days out of many. Yeah, Jose, I'll do that too. Right now. I'd request those payout right now.
Smart.
Yeah, if you got payouts, request them.
Definitely.
Yo, TU, W, brother. Keep up with great work, man.
Yeah, nice.
W.
Looks great.
Sheesh, the Terminator. You should be able to get that back.
Yeah, I hope so. Top stuff should be, you know, I think you're good.
Six
Annoying
days in the
with those
past
failure
90.
things.
Wow.
Right.
6 days in the past 90. Beautiful
Pretty
trade
good,
last
wow.
night, by the way. We took this celery play in Asian last night.
Yeah, W trade. I saw
Yeah,
that.
it was a good trade. Where was that? That was right here. So, yeah, right there. So you have basically two celery plays in the same exact area. One on the way up, all right, and then one on the way down. Both right there. Crazy, right? We didn't take the buys. I think some people did take the buys. We did take the sells, though. So, had that candle closed pretty strong bearish. Next candle closed, celery, and then you had support sitting here for partials, and then full TP right there, or that
That's
wick
so
fill.
clean, bro.
Can I help you, sir?
Such a clean move.
Yeah. What's up, buddy? Tissue? There you go. Put it in the garbage, okay? Go throw it
That
out.
just
okay?
missed my partials last night, too.
Oh yeah, yeah. Mine
Yeah.
just got hit.
That's awesome. Did you, what'd you get on that, Rafi, last night?
It was a BE, like 16
Yeah.
bucks.
Okay, nice. Same,
Little
bro.
16 beans.
Yeah.
Pay
you,
for
bro.
some rice and beans. You guys even have
Yeah,
rice and
I'll
beans
pay
over there
for
where you
some.
live?
Yep.
There's Spanish people there?
A
A few. I call a handful.
a few. There's like 2 Mexican stores, and a few. Yeah, no, not that many.
Man, hear someone
Yeah, I don't
speaking
like-
Spanish. You're like, wait, whoa, where am I?
Nah, you don't see a lot of that here, bro.
Yeah, I bet. Why don't I stream on Asian and YouTube? Because I stream it in the clubhouse. But maybe, just maybe, we'll stream on YouTube tonight. We'll see. We'll see.
Oh.
Maybe, maybe not.
Maybe we will. Maybe we won't. We'll see. When you're trading a live account, are we going to trade A+ setups even if we don't trade every day? Yes. Yeah, for me, nothing really changes. You know, I still, there's no other like strategy or anything like that. I might, like, in certain cases, like, let's say, like, where normally I would take the trade off because I hit, like a consistency rule or something, like you won't see me do that on the live account. The live account I'll let breathe. I'll leave my stop open just maybe a little bit longer. Still gonna go break even when we're supposed to and all that. But yeah, you won't see me just getting out because we hit 600 or we had to hit the consistency or whatnot. We're just gonna let trades play out. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Clubhouse don't want to do it.
That's what I
Oh,
love.
They must have been in a good mood last week because last week they were like, yeah, we'll throw it down for Asian one night next week. But hey,
I think
whatever they
I
say
think that's
goes,
what-
man.
Yeah,
what
bro, I can't do it.
that's what makes Asian session so special, though. It's just for the clubhouse, and we get to
Yeah.
talk with them only.
Yeah.
Unlimited gems too. It's incredible.
It's like
It's
a
like when
comedy
you
show.
think you've heard it all,
sometimes.
bro. You're like, oh, hold on. I haven't even
Think you've
heard
heard it
half
all.
of it.
Facts, man. We be saving our gems.
The base hit idea, yeah, the base hit idea changed my entire trading career, results and everything with that. Pretty much like, I mean, let's in like very short terms here, right? Let's say you have price ranging right? Ranging, and we're looking at a potential breakout, right? So maybe we're looking for buys here, and then we actually get a closure above, right? So where most people are going to look at, let's just say, the full range, right? So let's say you got bearish candles coming down here, you got a nice clean range to move up, right? Boom. But then let's say you got a little hiccup right here. Guess maybe price tried to move up but couldn't, right? And just continue driving down, and that's your clean range, right? So where most people, they look at this high up here and they want to get up there. For me, I look at the base hit area, right? So I want to take my profits right there. Now, sometimes you won't even get that, right? So you won't even get it here. Let me erase that bullish candle. You won't even get that. Like, you'll see the partial TP base hit area more to the left. So you see how there's all clean range here, right? For price to continue moving bullish. So everyone is going to hold onto that trade for that full clean range for price to fill, right? But what they fail to realize is that although the traffic to the left is clean, if we look left a little bit further, right? If we kind of look through that traffic, you got something, let's say right here. So what I'll do is I'll use that as an advantage point, as a base hit point. Instead of trying to get all the way up here with my trade, I'm going to look to take partials, or at least maybe even full right there. So that's why you see me say, hey, partials will be right here, and, you know, full TP up here. So what happens a lot of times, because we trade the momentum candles, the volume candles, you will get that push into that base hit range zone right there. Boom, right? And what'll happen a lot of times, if you watch our streams, you'll notice here price will come back, right? And then maybe what'll happen is we'll continue moving bullish, right? But at that point, we're already out of the trade, right? Now you got price pulling back. So we're not saying that price can't fill the range. We're just saying that most likely it'll hit that advantage point first, and then, you know, maybe reject and then push up to hit the range. So where I get out right here, you know, and I get to go enjoy my day over here now, another trader is going to stay in this trade, and they're going to stay in for this candle and that candle and that candle, and they're going to consume themselves with the desk that day, right? Chances are they won't leave the desk. They'll just sit there and wait for it. And then, yeah, they're going to make a little bit more money than me that day, but I was gone 3 hours ago, right? With a bag. So I personally like to handle business like that, where I get in, I get my bag, and I just bounce for the day. I don't want to sit in, even if it means making some more money. I don't really want to sit in and take more time to let that trade play out. So that's where the base hit concept comes in. And again, a lot of times what can happen here is, like, you hit that base hit area and all of a sudden price begins to reject out of there, right? And you get boom, next thing you know, traders are getting stopped out, and price had already told you, hey, this was the easy money, this was the low-hanging fruit for you to take advantage of. Now you got to wait, you know, and you either got to wait more time or more hours, you know, or whatever, you get stopped out. So there is no right or wrong in trading, right? Because who's right and who's wrong here? Am I right because I got my bag quickly within 30 minutes and then went to enjoy the rest of my day? Or is this guy right because he waited it out and made more money, but needed to take time to sit there? So you notice how there's no right or wrong. It's just whatever fits your personality better, your style better. But what has happened, and what I've noticed, is that these base hits, we can almost guarantee ourselves them. We can almost guarantee the base hit. It's the full TP that's going to be a stretch. So if I know I can almost guarantee my TP, and then I can go enjoy my day and actually live life, and that's the point of why I'm trading, so that way I can make money in an hour or two and then go enjoy my day, versus working a job and, you know, doing that for 9 hours and, you know, coming home, right, to make money. I want to make money fast, so that way I could spend the rest of my day doing whatever I want. So again, no right or wrong. You're going to have to potentially get stopped out or wait longer for that move to play out. But again, that doesn't make you wrong. So you just got to do what fits your personality. I love snagging my partials, hitting my base hits, ending my day green, not giving any money back. It works for me, you know, because I know I could do that again the next day, and again the next day, and again the next day. And chances are I can get away with that 12 to 15 times before getting myself stopped out. So it works for me, and it's worked for a lot of other people here too. Okay.
Yeah,
I
and
love
Nick,
that, man.
Da.
and Nick, I used to debate you on this. Like, I felt like I used to tell Nick, like, yo, we could get more out of this, right? And I started to hold while Nick was closing partials, and I tested this out for a while, and I got most of the time it was stop loss or break even over and over again, when instead I could have been compounding profits over and over again, right? So it's like the compound effect is real, so you're gonna be better off compounding profits instead of like getting greedy and want more, right? Compounding always beats greediness in the markets, right? The markets don't really reward greediness; they reward consistency and compounding of consistency. So,
Bye, bud. Exactly, and you know, like John may have made some more money than me that day, but guess what? Like when he called me and said, "All right, I finally hit," I was like, "That's cool, man." He's like, "What you been up to?" I'm like, "I already went to the gym. I already went to the butcher. Right? I already got this thing done, that thing done." And he was sitting at his desk, so he made a little bit more than me. But I lived a little bit more than him, right?
Yeah.
Like I got more time out of my day, which I could always make more money, but I can't make more time, you know? So again, I'm not a greedy guy. If I make, you know, $500 to $1,000 to $1,500 a day, and I do that on multiple accounts, I'm satisfied there. You know, I don't need to take that full move or get that full move in order for me to walk away a winner.
right. And also, like, you got to understand what works for the long term too. Like, I may have made more money than him on one individual day, but over the series of months, he was making more money
Exactly.
because the markets was rewarding what he was staying consistent with, right? Where I was like in a way hoping for the trade to move up, you know?
Yeah, because more times than not, we would hit that area and then come either back to break even, which is if you're hitting that area, you're most likely going break even too. So you're either hitting break even or you're leaving your stops open with the potential to now have to stay in this trade for a while or even get stopped out. So it's just whatever works best for your sanity, to be honest. You know, whatever works best for you. Will I still close 80% and all that? Yes, I will. Yeah, 50% or 80 depending on the trade. If there's a lot of range to go, I'll close 50. If we're kind of right at that level, then I'll usually close like 80. Yeah. So our 30-minute candle closed, right? How do we close? Up here?
I think it's like a
Yeah, I'll probably stick around for maybe one more candle.
Yeah.
One more candle. If we get a closure,
looking good.
yeah, below there, it looks good. If not, we call it.
I
Not
agree.
a bad week to chill. I'm telling y'all, not a bad. We really turned up the whole year. You know, you guys seen the trade Zella earlier, but like we traded almost every day this year, which was pretty awesome. You know, coming off of like maybe 1 year where we didn't trade as much. You know, this year we really put it on.
Yeah, chemist, bro, same. I've in my tests as well have similar results to you as well. You know, securing those base hits as well. Not only, you know, are you gonna end the day with profit and compound profit, but you're gonna win a lot more too. You know, your win rate will guaranteed increase. I've noticed that as well in my trading.
Yeah. Trading recap. Yeah, we're going to do a year. So I think this week in the webinar in the clubhouse, we're going to do like a full year review. Clean year.
Make sure you give yourself some time here, gang, because it's gonna be a good one. It might probably run a little longer than usual.
It might.
Hey,
Yeah.
Take the space.
I love the yearly reviews.
Yes, sir. See you, Christian. Have a lovely day, man.
Peace out, Christian.
Peace out, bro.
Later, bro.
Have a good day.
500 a day is a doctor's
brother.
salary. Wow. Wow.
Gold too, obviously.
A doctor. I remember when I used to look at a doctor's salary like, wow, that's a lot of money. That's a whole lot of money. How much do doctors make? Oh, I guess it depends on what doctor you are. Breaking daily highs. There we go. Rejection out of it. 1 hour coming back down. 30-minute coming back down. 15 coming back down.
Yeah, looking good here.
Yee.
Rejecting from resistance.
Yeah.
4 hour. And daily. If that daily comes down now though.
Oh my
holy. My goodness. Yo, look at that picture in the club.
Bring
That's
out your live
insane,
accounts.
I can't believe it.
Which one?
Bro, the one like sent right now. It's like a top step thing.
Yeah, that's sketchy, bro.
Why don't I
Little
see
Yeah,
sus.
that's a little saucy.
Especially since it's their broker. It's like
Who-
they're doing that on purpose.
Oh no, I don't see it.
It was just like a picture of the calendar and all the days like this has been going on with Project X.
Oh, okay.
Sent like 1 minute ago, yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, look at all the days there.
Yeah, in the last 2 months.
And this is their broker, bro. Sheesh. Sounds a little bit like my forex funds.
Oh, hopefully not.
What was it called? Global's Trader Day?
Yeah.
I remember that.
Later energy. Peace.
Peace energy.
Day energy.
Yes, that is true. A
energy.
lot of traders just put a stop loss and leave the desk. Yep. Yeah, if that works good for their mental and their sanity and all that, then I think it's perfect. Perfect. Do I use MT5? Not anymore. No, we haven't used MT5 all year. Yeah. Wendy's gonna give accounts back? I don't know. Why didn't they just name her Wendy? What'd they name her Wendy for?
Right.
Chicago, eh?
Probably.
That's hilarious. Don't be impulsive. Oh man, that's great.
Nick, I'm hitting up the spot today, brother.
Hey.
Yup.
I don't think he heard you. Is he here?
I don't know.
Can't
First
see
spot
him,
out of
so-
like 5.
No, he's not here.
My
He's not
bad.
here.
Oh,
I
damn.
had to kick
Oh,
Kingman
there
out
he is.
for the 11th
What's
time.
up, bro? For the 9th.
For the 11th time.
Yeah, bro, is that what you've been doing over there?
Literally. I've been working hard this morning, keeping Kingman out the office, pretty much.
This guy won't stop, bro. I like the determination though.
Something wrong with MT5? I don't think so. No. There was just a point where they basically kicked all U.S. traders off of MT5. I don't know if they've switched that up, but
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's the point we moved to futures, right?
yep.
Yeah.
All right, potential closure here in 3 minutes. Let's see if we could hold the line here on Goldie and not move down too much. A decent wick fill now that we're breaking through those lows and all that. If you get a strong closure, we already broke the highs here. So nice top wick, and we should keep filling the range there. Which is kind of where we wanted our sells at like 2 hours ago, right here.
Yeah.
So maybe we get it here.
Yo, Berhoff trades, the symbol on TradeOvate for gold should be GCG 2026. Yeah, what Doji said.
Dojo.
Dojo.
Can't let him call you Doji, man.
I'm sorry, man.
Hey, where did
That's
you go?
how you would spell Doji though too, you know. So,
Where'd you go, John?
what?
Where did you go? Like you said, you hit
Well,
the spot.
Oh, I'm hitting the spot tonight. I'm going to Burger Loft tonight.
Nice.
Get a nice burger.
Green, you gonna meet him there?
I gotta hit Green up too. I'm down to hit Burger Loft up twice, bro. Well, We'll hit up. We'll think of a
So
spot.
one without him, one with him.
Yeah. Well, I'm not sure if he's busy tonight or not. But
Bro,
Put
you
him on the
haven't hit
spot.
up.
I heard Joe's treating off them payouts.
what'd you say? Wait, what'd you say?
I heard Joe's treating from them payouts.
Oh yeah, yeah, bro. Hopefully, that'd be nice of him. Rafi, what'd you say before?
I was gonna say you haven't hit Brother Green yet.
Nah, I haven't, bro.
Dang.
I did do a couple things here.
Yeah, you're busy, Festaken. You're busy.
I'm gonna hit him up though.
I'ma hit him up. Like, I'ma like, you will.
I will hit him up. Oh, bro, Green actually already hit me up.
Oh snap! You see,
Yeah, bro.
he's on top of it.
He's an action taker. All right, Goldie's gone, my friends. And that'll probably do it for us. Decent day, just December price action, maybe. Yeah, 30-minute, not looking too hot here. Just traveling right from 74 and back to 60. 74, 60, 74, 60. So not much happening. It looks like we got that one move. That was just about it. About it. What time was that? 8 a.m.? Yeah, 8:30. No lower wicks. No nothing here for us. Chappy. Asian. Yeah, we do Asian tonight. We'll see you guys in Asian. Yeah, I think that's it. Anyone got any last minute questions, comments, concerns, anything like that? Anything, man? Anything? It was a good sesh. Good conversation here too. Not much trading though. I'll tell you that. Not much trading at all. Boom. Yeah. Okay, we good? We're good? Send the signal? We'll send it. All right, man. Rafi, what you think, man? We're out of here or what?
Yeah, bro. Let's stay out of trouble. Let's go out here and do our thing and come back for Asia. Simple.
Yeah, you got issues too coming back down to that range there too. So we don't really have too much room to work with here. Keep this in mind too. Like, it's just choppy area. So yeah, let's call it. We'll come back tomorrow. We'll be back for Thursday. We got a big day tomorrow. A lot of news coming in, CPI, all that good stuff, and then yeah, let's try and wrap the week up strong here. All right, Amma. All right, cool. Johnny Gems. Amma dip.
We'll catch y'all
Rafi.
later.
Yeah.
Blessings.
W.
Vikings,
Thank
see
you
you
for
later,
having
bro.
us, brother.
Of course, man. Of course.
Have a great day, everyone.
Yeah, y'all have a
bless
wonderful
y'all,
day. Enjoy it with
Thank
you
you,
and
Dave.
your family. Yes, sir, Johnny Gems, and we'll see you guys on the next one. All right. Later, G's. Have a good
Thank you for
day.
having us here.
Peace, my friends. Let's go. W's on the way out. Give the stream a like, a sub to the channel. Don't over risk, don't over trade. And we'll see you guys mañana. Peace, G's. Later.
Let's go. Come on, got made rivers, got made lakes, got made me. So you gotta pay my rate. Dog got holy Bible pockets on me. Thank God we straight. Even though I might pull up late, I ain't never too late. I'm saying my grace like God is great. Decorate this ice like birthday cake. Just tap to the food, I'll make my plate. I don't mean to be rude, you freak your face. Pull up in the church in a rave. You know I'm going on like Marvin Gaye. I keep on K, just pardon me. You new to the game like Chardonnay. I gotta let go like love, forgive me. You know we in the house. We gotta go up like chimney. It's not just on me, it's in me. Devil, you can pull up in the hood if you want to. South Park, who killed Kenny? Father, Son, Holy Ghost. You don't want smoke with any. With any. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, let go. I need bass, attention on me, call me bae. Money bass, it took my soul, you buy me bae. Greed and sway, lowly humble, which one lasts? The demon stepping, blew them thing back like Christmas past. Let go, let grace, let go, live life. Can't help myself, you took them stripes, you took my strife. How I can't forget them folks, but try to leave my way. I mean it, Memphis Rocky, hear your father, turn your cheek, don't fight. I'm rapping my tail off, I'm shipping the mail off. I'm getting my prayers off, taking my hands off. I wake in the morning and get out the box like Kellogg's. So much from day to day, feel like a featherweight, gave it to God to take care of. Hey, few, I let go, let God, let me go catch my red eye. Let's go. I am KB, that
there 1K, tell them twin identical. Pride on minimal life behind these bars, my album criminal. I can't do subliminals, what you think is not this critical. Watch out, it'll go. Christ gon' trump your candidate body in this political. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. I go petro, metro, retro, then I escrow my residuals. It's too formidable, them golden idols pitiful. I'm burning calves like ellipticals, this is typical. Keep it minimal, teach you how to boy. I'm out here giving clinicals. Go hard as bicentennial, nothing mythical, need no rituals. Grace of God is on continual, my boy. A2000 EST OCOEE. Yeah, hey, yeah, hey, yeah, hey, hey. I need peace, I need love, I need everything that's coming from above. I need peace, I need love, I need everything that's coming from above. I want my dog, ay. Birds of a feather, we gon' fly together. Ay, we gon' rock forever like it's heavy metal. I ain't Christopher Columbus, I would never settle. I ain't Lewis, I ain't Clark, I would never settle. God told me I'm Olympic, for real. Ay, seek the kingdom, why you simping, for real? Why you talking, you should listen, for real. All this jaywalking got me limping, for real. Hey, jaywalking, hey, Jesus walking, hey, Jesus talking. Yo, big faith, yeah, I need a whole lot of that way, where I'm about to go like amigo. Can't see the vision that you can't be me amigos. I call up my girl and then we pull up to the Rego. That's the only time we pay to see you acting way different. Way different. Same book, but the page different. The page different. Is it cliche to say I'm lane switching? Well, I'm lane switching. Hold on, let me put my turning signal on, so they see me coming. They still can't see me coming. Only two things that I need is peace. I need love, I need everything that's coming from above. I need peace, I need love, I need everything that's coming from up. They like, how he, who he, what is this? Hey, my studio is wherever I sit. Hey, I plug in the microphone and then you hear that click. Click, 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 click. It's a hit. Hey, way it hit 'em like, whoa, man. Hey, make 'em do the uh-oh, man. Hey, how you just came up with whoa, man? Flow electric, this is not a slow dance. Not a slow dance. We come together and we pray and hold hands. He give grace, so wherever grace lands. He paid the price, ain't have no escape plan. Yeah, no plan. Yeah, no plan. Actually, his plan was the plan, so he planned it. Ayy, set the bar high, he the code, so I scanned it. Ayy, we saving souls on the campus. Ayy, but this ain't no religion, we ain't following your antics. Ayy, thank you, Lord, I sit like a praying mantis. Enemy just tryna see me sink Titanic. Never out, but I'm outlanded. Even when I'm out, soon as I land. Back to the beach, back to the sand. Is back to the... Only two things that I need is peace. I need love, I need everything that's coming from above. I need peace, I need love, I need everything that's coming from above.